I need dice.
Hopefully this is...
I need dice. What am I doing?
Hopefully someone will tune in for the first time. This will be their first episode of EIDOLON Shuffle.
Mira, do you need dice? You got dice?
Oh shoot!
I have dice.
I need dice. Forgot I need dice.
This is one of them roly games I've heard about. That's why they call them roleplay games.
Yeah,
'Cause
play with
roll
rolls.
dice. And they call EIDOLON version 2 a shuffle game.
Yeah, they actually they they said like, yeah, we got the idea from this one person who made a shuffle themed
Yeah,
campaign.
absolutely. Yeah, that's totally it.
Yeah.
I see the Radiant Mirror Force art is up on the stream, and I'm so happy with it.
Yeah, I love that design. I mean, like, I love to design weapons, so it's perfect for me.
You're a portal now.
Emily just touched me.
I'm so sorry. That must be an ordeal to go through.
It's never happened before.
Oh god.
I've never touched you before. We're just literally playing Pokemon on the couch cuddling.
No.
That's different.
Yeah, and it's funny, Migla, because I will add you, but you absolutely don't need to be friends on Switch to play Pokemon together, because it just uses a code system like Among Us. Or like other games like that.
Pokemon is stealing from Among Us?
Yeah, it's true. They even...
the
Could you imagine
I
if they
mean,
made
but wait,
Among Us stole its
stole
name from Pokemon first.
Yeah, oh my god.
No,
Yeah, Among
it's
Us-
just a Pokemon named Among Us.
Yeah.
Among Us, but Among Us came out, like, that was like 2012 or something, and that was before Among Us. So... Yeah, Inner Sloth is a bunch of hacks.
I evolved...
Bless you.
Shortly before this, I evolved my Lechonk into an Oikalone, and I'm very, very, very happy. Best Pokemon ever, actually.
Congratulations.
It's the prettiest pig.
Piggy. How many Fidos do you have? Just one?
I just have one, but like, it's like in my main team.
Are you gonna get one of each of the dogs?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I thought so.
I mean, like, my team will probably be, like Quaxley's evolutions, like Oikalone, and then like 4 dogs.
Yeah, because you can get Houndoom.
Yeah, they're all different types. Like the Mastiff, which is another new dog they added. They added another new dog in this game. There's 3 new dogs, and I'm definitely gonna have
They
that
just
on
like
my team.
they just wanted to serve Emily.
Yeah,
like,
they gave me the
this is
best
Emily's.
Like, they gave me the best super femme pig Pokemon ever, and then also gave me 3 new dogs and put every other dog that's been in this series so far in the game, pretty much. I mean, I haven't seen Yamper and Electrike, I guess, but like, it has Growlithe, it has Houndour, it has Rockruff, like, that's a really big type range too. So yeah, I could easily have a whole team of dogs. Like,
It'll be like a good team.
Yeah.
Dude, like you're gonna hit Emily about to hit up that VGC and just woof on all of them.
Except when I oink.
Well, the Oinkolone's just a weird looking dog, that's all.
Alright. Last time on EIDOLON Shuffle, it was like the semi-finals, where all of the players went up against characters such as Victor Amar and Ronaldo Gaspar, Tiffany Albright, there's one other person. Oh, Cassili Theodora, the best player in the world, lost.
Who I beat?
Yeah, to Yosef Gil.
And you got a goat.
And
You got a goat out of it. You got her goat. Wait, is it a goat? Because she was the goat?
It is, that's not the reason. In fact, that didn't even occur to me. There's another reason for the goat, which I'm sure all will be revealed soon enough, or maybe I'll save it for the sequel. Who knows? There is an Eidolon 2.0. Maybe I'll leave some stuff up in the air. But all of our players won, and thanks Emily for resubbing.
I've been subbed this whole time, I think.
Yeah. I need to actually remember my Twitter or my Twitch login info so I can actually use my emotes again, because I've forgotten it. But anyway, all 4 of the players went to the semifinals, and I think I am going out on a limb and saying that because you're all one team, everyone's just like, okay, yeah, you can, all 4 of you will just fight the final boss together.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I think
you guys are all friends. You guys are all friends. You can just do the last guy together. It's fine.
There's rules for that. Also,
they said we had to like duel each other, and then we just kind of refused.
Yeah, just like, okay, we'll skip the semifinals. This whole tournament is like losing money fast anyway, so we want to get this over as soon as possible. Like that is like everyone. All the staff members around you are so, like, because you go into the castle and they have, like, a nice room for you. Like, the castle is a mess. It's, like, only, like, one, like, the bathroom near your room is nice. The one down the hallway, don't go down there. Like, they're just, like, employees who are, like, set up for the kitchen or just, like, standing around smoking, just, like, not really wanting to do anything. Everyone is... just...
Are they vaping? Are any of them vaping? Or is it all just smoking?
When they're on break, they're smoking, but when they're working, they're vaping.
Oh, I see. I understand.
Yeah, everyone has just decided that...
At this job, it's always 420.
Oshel Primrose is very rich. Maybe not quite rich enough to hold an entire island tournament for more than a couple days.
Whatever happened to that guy that we saved from assassination?
Oh, Fion? He runs like his own genuine business still, so he's sort of busy, but I don't know, maybe he'll show up. Get the Eidolon Pot of Greed.
Yeah, that did happen.
Alright, so I'm imagining this is like the night of the semi-semifinals, which have become the semifinals since the actual semifinals have been skipped. All of you are in your nice big, like, presidential suite sort of hotel room in this castle, which probably used to be a hotel that they souped up to look like a castle. And, you know, it's very much like all the hotel accoutrement. You got nice big king-size beds.
Hell yeah.
The sheets are tucked really tightly into the corners of the mattresses. There's mints on the pillow. There's a refrigerator. There's like a mini fridge full of concessions, and of course the little placard on top that says how much each will add onto your bill if you take any. And also the nice big flat screen TV. What do y'all do when you get to this nice big hotel room? You gotta share it. I think there's like a divider where it like goes from one room into another, like, you know, the kid bedroom, so the parents can have a little bit of privacy. But
okay,
yeah, what do you guys think? You're in this nice big hotel room. This is like probably the fanciest place you've ever stayed. What do you do?
First I go to the mini fridge, and I open it up, and I see that it costs money to get any of it. So I'm like, hey Alice, you're fronting the bill for this, right?
Yeah. Okay, then I'm taking the main bed. And Alice throws all of her luggage onto the big bed.
Yeah, it's like a California. There's like one California king, and it like. I like to think even like the headboard is like made up to look like a castle, so it's like you're the queen of the castle on this bed, and with all your stuff on it, there's still a ton of room for like you and whoever else on it. But it's just
I am spreading out all of my luggage across the entire bed.
Mm-hmm.
The only person on it other than you is Bossa Nova.
Yes.
Yeah, and I just grab like a ton of snacks and, you know, maybe like head to the couch and turn the TV on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be notable that April isn't like immediately like getting her practice gear on and going to like go practice basically. Like she's just setting her gear down and like actually taking a rest.
You're gonna does Radiant Mirror Force like collapse?
Oh, it like
down?
dissipated. Like it dissipated back into like a regular mirror force.
Okay, so you
after
can,
the fight.
Yeah, so you can like carry it around and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wasn't sure if it was like, yeah, now you have this staff at all times.
And you gotta have the transforming weapon. If you really want the magical girl aesthetic, it's gotta transform.
Like I imagine that it like when it transforms into Radiant Mirror Force, it like grows and expands. But when it goes back to normal, it just kind of like fades away, and like the regular mirror, the regular tennis racket is underneath almost.
And Yosef, what are you getting up to?
I said it earlier, but we were all kind of talking. I am smoking weed.
All right. Do you
have any extra of that?
Oh yeah, hold on. I want to.
Oh, Natalie partakes?
Oh jeez, what?
Listen, she would be way too anxious if she didn't. She already is anxious enough.
I want to activate transmission gear, paper form, and use the and use the armor, like form it into into a pipe. And, like a really big one, and I want to put like a ton of weed.
Wait, you're using paper form, and you're not rolling a joint. You're making a pipe with it. That's beautiful.
Okay, all right, fine. I make a metal joint. I make a metal joint out of paper.
A metal joint.
And I'm puffing on it. Is what I'd like to do. And if anyone else wants to smoke, the first one's free, but this is a big joint. So if you have spare weed, like toss it in.
He's got metal joints. If you smoke his weed, you'll get 5 silver points.
Now that your lungs are full of burnt up metal.
I think I'll just use this, and I pull out this like bong, but it's like floral patterned pink adorable like bong.
Have you had that with you the whole time?
I mean, you guys. Oh, I guess you guys never noticed me smoking it up?
No, you've been secret with it.
But I am out, so I will. Yeah, but I will. So I will need some, Yosef, if that's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, just I can't believe you were holding out after all this time.
I can't believe you still have. I can't believe you still have weed on you after all this time. It's been several days.
Who, me? Are you kidding? I'm always stacked up on it. Like, you think I'm gonna go on an island excursion and not be blazed the whole time? I've been high the entire time.
I was gonna say I didn't want to hide it from you guys, but I always go when I didn't want to get our rooms all stinky and smelly, so I would go into the bathroom, turn the fan on, and just toke in there.
Oh my god.
This happened multiple times every episode, even in the virtual reality episode.
Listen,
especially in the virtual reality episode.
I am. If I couldn't do this, I would have died the first night, just from anxiety.
I'm definitely imagining Natalie as the Ralze Deltarune smoking weed image.
Oh yeah, that's
gigantic blunt.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
I think you actually do at some point after just smoking for a while, you do get a knock on the door that's like, "Hey, you kids, turn down the loud."
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. And
you're stinking up. You're skunking up the place. Come on, some of us are trying to smoke out here.
There's no skunk in here, man.
You're skunking up the place. We're trying to smoke.
Stupid ass.
Natalie, who is wrapped up in a blanket like a caterpillar with her body pillow in it, is just like, good one.
It's so stupid.
Alice has locked the bedroom door.
Yosef, can you tell your goat to stop chewing on my blanket?
To tell who to stop what?
Your goat.
What goat? What are you talking about?
Right there.
What are you talking about? I don't have a fucking goat.
yes, you do. You got it from Cassili.
No, you're confused. I am the goat because I beat Cassili's ass.
Damn.
So, like, yeah, like, like, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, the goat. Well, he doesn't really listen to me. So, like,
does the goat say anything, Ava?
Well, the goat doesn't talk, but
Okay.
as it's just sort of like standing there, staring at Yosef. Yosef, you hear like a voice in your mind that says like, "How dare the prolonged nature of this tournament defile the natural order? There is much more important things to take care of."
See, I consider that talking. Like, I know he's not like moving his mouth, but like,
he's like psycho projecting.
what natural order? What, like?
There is a way of things. There is a way things are intended to be done. The powers that have been accumulated on these isles goes against that order. It disgusts me, and there is work that we must do in regards to fixing it.
Like playing a card game or whatever?
Card games are the most unruly of crimes that humanity has performed on this earth. However, it is not which I am speaking of in this time.
Alright, so what's the what do we do to do the natural order or whatever? Also, aren't you like evil or something? I don't know. Like, what's your deal, man?
The human soul is not meant to be shaped in such a way. Seeing it contorted in this matter disgusts me. And
what
I think
you're a goat.
who are you talking to, Yosef?
I'm talking to the goat. Shut up.
Alice gets out of the room, is like, "Is that goat still here?" Grabs a glass of water, goes back into her room.
in time, your souls will all be cleansed, and the healing process will burn like that of hell itself. And I think the goat, like, disappears, just like, in like a bat noise. It just, like, pops into, like, dust or something.
Into like sulfur?
Yeah, basically. And
No, Yosef, normally I really like goats, but like that one has bad vibes.
Yeah, he's like I wish he was one of those like fainting goats, because then like I could just like scare him and he'd like shut up for a little bit. Like, he talks too much. He's talking about like natural order and like the card games are like a sin or something. Like, I'm too high for this shit right now. This is fucked up.
There's another knock at the door.
Yeah, who is it?
I have an invitation from Oshel Primrose for one of your party members.
Oh, no way. Who?
I'm looking for a Natalie Westfield.
Whoa.
I like Natalie like quickly gets out of the blanket and kind of like turns her body pillow away so you can't see what she has, and she's like okay. Why did she want me?
Lady Primrose has informed me that her #1 fan is permitted to dine with her this evening in preparation for the finals tomorrow.
Well, I do have the munchies.
She says we can make whatever you would like. We have an extensive kitchen staff on the island.
Oh, okay. Just me though?
She didn't specify anyone else.
Oh. Okay, well just give me a minute, and like she like quickly like, you know, combs her hair and like, you know, brushes her teeth and shit, and like wraps up her pillow and like, because she does not want to leave it behind, but she also does not want to deal with the embarrassment of being seen with the actual Primrose in her pillow. So she wraps it up in like a blanket and like kind of like carries it around with her and goes like, oh, okay, I guess I'm off. I'll see you guys later.
Is there any way we can like keep an eye on you? Like, this doesn't feel right.
Well, maybe if, I don't know, like, we wouldn't want anyone to rat on me, and I like wink
Rat on me.
But she's like winking like a lot, like several times in a row, over and over again. Like she has something in her eye, but she is trying to wink.
Alice, do you register a rat pun through the door of your room?
Bossa Nova was by the door and then comes up to me and starts skittering and like drags me out of the room. Wait, what's up?
Emily is being... No, sorry. Natalie
Okay.
is... Yeah, sorry. Natalie is being asked to go to dinner by our host.
Okay, yeah, cool. Are you going?
Yeah, I guess I'm going. I gotta look at her like, God damn it.
I mean, maybe.
No.
Well, I guess in order for Bossa Nova to hide effectively, the Eidolon does have to be employed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we'll wait for like any information to get back to you guys, because I don't think Bossa Nova can like talk to Alice or anything like that. He's just a normal rat, as far as we know.
The person at the door sort of knocks again, like, Lady Primrose has a very busy schedule. I would like to get back to her as soon as possible.
Okay, so he's not in the room right now.
No, he's like knocking through the door. He smells the weed, and he's gonna be like, whatever. If I don't see it, I don't have to say anything. We're on like an island in the middle of the ocean, so it's not illegal.
Natalie, do you want my help?
I mean, everyone seems to want in on my conversation, so yeah, sure.
Okay, and then I will fade away into Bossa Nova with my Eidolon.
That's pretty cool.
And then does the rat like, because you sort of like wrapped up the body pillow, right?
Yeah.
Does Bossa Nova like slip into like the sheet that's wrapped? around
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I got an 8 on that roll, which means I can do one action, and then before I have to leave.
it? Gotcha. All right. Yep. So that sounds good. So this guy, like, when you open the door, this guy escorts you like down a series of hallways. And I guess I'm going to leave like a quick little teaser of what's happening in the hotel room while you two are gone. Is that like as soon as this guy leaves, April and Yosef, you hear like a rap at your window as someone like knocks on it. And I don't know, I guess there's probably like curtains closed or something, so you can't immediately see who it is.
Well, it's at the window. Like,
Who's that? Rap,
might as well answer.
All right. The curtains are opened up, and like hanging from like the gutter right outside your window, draped in gold and blue, is the world-renowned thief Anastasia Eclipse.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Whoa.
Yeah, and she like, and I'm gonna leave that there hanging while we cut to dinner with Lady Primrose. The assistant like opens up the door and leads Natalie in, and it's just sort of like, it's like a short dinner table with the nice cloth on it, just set up with like two fancy chairs, and Primrose in like her white suit with all sorts of like golden buttons and stuff on it. I can't remember what the name for it is, but like they're sort of like studs, like in like this weird sort of like white leather suit, but like in a fancy way. There's a funny word for those things, but I think you get the idea. And this is the first time I think you've seen Primrose in like person. The moment you come in, she's like, "Oh, Miss Westfield, oh my God, I know you've been on my apps. I know that you've been enjoying the merchandise here, and I just really wanted to reward your diligence with a nice dinner from my cooks. Here, let me." And she actually like pulls the seat away for you. She does a hand motion to make the servants like back off as she like pulls the chair back for you to sit on.
Natalie's just like sweating bullets and is just kind of like nervously laughing, like, yeah, because she doesn't. Because the thing is, guys, she actually isn't a fan. She doesn't know anything about Primrose at all. She's just like, this body pillow has a cute girl on it, and it's gonna be my best friend. So she's not actually a fan of Primrose in the slightest, and knows nothing about her. She's very nervous.
You sit down at this table, and Primrose asks, like, okay, what would you like for dinner? Just name it. Now I'm gonna have the kitchen whip it up for you.
Fuck me up with chicken wings.
All right, let's get some chicken wings. You want buffalo sauce? What are you feeling? Blue cheese? Some celery?
Salt and pepper wings is fine.
Salt and pepper. That's great. That sounds perfect. All right, give me and the lady your wings.
I don't want to get saucy.
So, looking at Primrose across the table, you can immediately notice that like she has like a ton of like youthful, wacky energy she likes to bring out.
Yeah.
But like she has like one side of hair that's all like white and silvery braids. And before you sort of thought like maybe she dyed her hair, but no, she's actually like old enough that her hair has gone silvery. Like she is like past middle-aged, but still like has like a lot of energy and probably stays in pretty good shape. And you just sort of get like this whenever she like looks up from like a glass of red wine, she hits you with like a slightly wild-eyed stare, like she's very pleased with herself and really excited to see how you react to her.
My reaction is pretty much like I'm really fidgety. I have no idea where to look. Like, I might have looked at her in the eyes in that 1 second, but I pretty much have not been looking her in the eyes at any other time. And I'm just like, she's just like super nervous. Like she's never met this person. It's a very important person. I have no idea what she doesn't know what to do.
Natalie, there's no reason to be nervous. You're a world-class shuffler, and trust me when I say that takes a lot of smarts to be a champion at a game like that. After all, you know, I wrote the rules for it.
That's so cool.
Yep,
thank you.
Rules. Wrote the rules. I get all the money for the tournaments, and I don't even have to print any cards because they're already all out there. Do you like to collect cards, Natalie? What's your card collection like? Well, how big are your binders?
Oh, and she kind of like pulls out like she's got at least like 4 binders worth of cards, but like again, she just kind of like picks like I just kind of like the cards that look cute. And I kind of just collect the ones that I like the art of. I'm not really much of a strategist. I kind of just learned everything I know. I learned from my friend Alice at this trip, and yeah, you can take a look at them. And then she starts drinking water and not stopping.
Primrose definitely like looks through your binder like sort of excitedly, and but you definitely notice her eyes go from like wide and excited to sort of like her lids sort of lower in a sort of knowing way, and she's like, well, it's a card game, so luck is all good luck is fair. You do get the sense that Primrose is sort of like trying to like sense something about you, or is like trying to see if she can like skim something about you from like looking at your cards, but there isn't really much to get from looking at your cards.
I guess that
Primrose is trying to like dredge the undertow.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
sort of a good way to put it.
Natalie is going to kind of just like, she's really nervous, but in this moment of clarity where like she's not being looked at, she's going to try and dredge the undertow on Primrose. I got 2 6s.
All right.
Plus my glam, which is +1. So, Biz is +2 actually. Yeah, so that's like 14.
detailed information about your situation. Yeah, so you definitely you get the sense that Primrose definitely also has an Eidolon, but you also get the sense that there's a certain way, you know how like you sort of like meet someone who's like new to this, like this is their first rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
Primrose actually does sort of seem like she's like brimming with this undertow energy, but also she's been very pent up with it. It seems like she is meeting another Eidolon user for the first time, is what it feels like.
Oh, jeez.
Then she
I think she's more scared, but also, yeah, I don't know what else she would do.
I think she pulls out like just like some random like holographic card from one of your binders and says like, you know, this one's really rare. Not a lot of people know that, but this one's like a couple $100 right here.
Oh, what, really?
Yeah. What if I signed it for you? Would you like that? Use this one?
Yeah.
How about a kiss? How about I kiss it with some lipstick?
Very strange energy.
Look,
Come
that's
on,
pretty
I'm a
much what she
world
says, and
passport.
she's like red, and she's just like, sure.
I think she just like already had some of that on. She like signs it and like puts it back in the. I don't think she puts it back in the binder because she knows that would smear the lipstick, and she's like, "Give that a second to air dry, honey." What about what you got there? Do you want me to sign that? That's one of your that's one of the souvenirs from my tunnel of love, right? I know that. I still remember the day I posed for that.
Oh God. Sure. And then she like unravels it and is like, God, I hope there's no Cheeto stains on this.
Okay, in that dramatic moment, we will cut back to hotel room. Do you let in Anastasia?
Well, yeah, of course.
All right.
And it was like April's just like, so what have you been doing this whole time? We kind of gone through the whole tournament, and I'm glad that you're safe. Just where have you been?
Well, for the past day or so, I've been doing basically nothing but hiding out and letting the heat cool down. But I ran into sort of a shared acquaintance of mine. That would be one of the shufflers here, Victor, who I think is a good friend of yours. And he's, well, you know, he spilled me the deets on your little virtual reality excursion. And he let me know that there's some mysteries here in this castle.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of assumed as much since, like, the tournament's being held here and all the cult stuff going on seems to be focused on here.
It seems like an understatement.
Yeah, it does seem pretty obvious now that when you get to it. But I've never had a mark to look for before. So now I sort of have a reason to go through here. And I'm thinking, since you guys are going to be busy with the Primrose finale tomorrow, that's going to be the perfect opportunity for me to get down there. How's that sound?
Hey,
what are you looking for?
Goes into I'm going to imagine there's like a little scroll here about like previously on Eidolon Shuffle. There was the bit when you found signs that in an old segment of the research and development team, someone in a lab in this castle disappeared and funneled all of their money into the Left Hand Society.
Okay.
And Anastasia's like, maybe I can expose them or dig up if there's a little bit of that fortune left over. You know, I don't really care for Ronaldo after my dealings with him and how he's, you know, misappropriated cultural artifacts that I gave him. Flashback to she sold him the blank cards that give Eidolons.
Right, I remember that much. I think April's gonna say, "Oh yeah, I beat him," but he didn't seem to be upset by that. I don't know what's going on.
I bet he was probably really upset and just didn't show it. But I do think he has other plans besides just winning.
Oh. Wish it could have been as easy as just beating him.
Yeah.
He seems like the type to have.
My bet, and Anastasia says, pulling out the ancient Babylonian rules card, is like, he probably wants this little bad girl. And he might think that Primrose has it. Because this is probably important to some ancient prophecy nonsense, and she, like, tucks it away into her jacket. But I'm not worried about him, because he basically trips over his own feet when he's walking around.
Then, other than just distracting Primrose in the finale, are we able to do anything for you?
Well, not really. I just wanted y'all to know, because I'm going to probably be taking this for myself, and since it was your score, I just don't want you to be disappointed when it's all gone. But I'll owe you one.
Wait,
which one is this? The mystery in the lab, or?
Oh yeah, the mystery in the lab. That's what I mean. Looking into these missing funds for Mr. Fion.
So wait, are you telling? Hold on. Are you stealing the money that I'm gonna get for being champion? Is that what you're doing here?
Sorry, what was that?
Anastasia, are you stealing the money?
Not your. No. Your prize. No? The prize money is all yours. I'm stealing embezzlement funds.
Oh, okay.
From someone who's been embezzling.
Okay.
Or has embezzled.
That's different. I don't have any problem with that. That's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about whatever's going on with Theon. I honestly just didn't want someone to be assassinated in front of us. So,
well, this all seems like... It also just seems like really good blackmail material for Primrose, if I can find something down there. But I also just want to thank you kids, because you've been really useful.
Well, sorry you couldn't thank Natalie and Alice in person. They're currently down having dinner with Primrose.
Her eyes like go wide for a moment, and she like nods, and she's like, I guess I should probably find a little spot to get set up so I can get to work early in the morning tomorrow. If you I'm trying to think how she parts for now. I think she says, if you see Elvire and he's looking for me, just make sure to tell him that there's no need to worry. Anyway, I'm off, and she like goes literally out the front door of your hotel room. A maid who's been cleaning rooms literally like sees her run out this door, and just like stands there, looks for a second, and then just gets right back to cleaning. Doesn't care. And now,
well, that was weird.
Yeah, I hope her story ends well.
Yeah, like weird. This shit's been so weird these past couple days.
Feels like it's been weird since we got Eidolons.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like that shit was weird, but like this is like advanced weird. Like I'd gotten used to the weirdness of having an Eidolon, but this is just like it keeps going deeper.
You are beginning to understand the unnatural path the story is taking.
Shut up, goat.
Sorry, who?
The goat. Remember, because he can talk to me telepathically, but you can't hear it because I'm only linked to him because I beat the other goat.
Right.
Like, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. Like, don't worry about it.
Also, by the way, you're not allowed to celebrate any holidays anymore.
Well, fuck you. I mean, you're still doing that. Like, you piece of shit. I've never been a Jehovah's Witness. I didn't sign up for this willingly. Look.
I think April's going to take the weed from Yoso's hands and just start, like, she's probably going to smoke a bit herself, but, like, mostly to...
April, what the hell are you doing?
You're good for now.
April, I'm not... Okay, first of all, I have to deal with a talking evil goat. We've discussed this, alright? You believed me already.
I believe you. I just think you could use a little less tonight.
I think I could use a little more.
I'm going to beam nightmare images into your sleep tonight.
Okay. Yeah. I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope you do beam nightmares into my brain, you stinking goat. And you know what? I'm gonna have some real nice mutton tomorrow morning for breakfast. All right? How's that sound? Does that sound good to you, buddy? Anybody ever threatened to eat you before? Because I'm hungry. I got the munchies, buddy.
We must fortify your mind against future attacks.
Yeah. Well, you'll find my mind plenty fortified, buddy.
Alright, we cut back to dinner with Primrose. She's reaching for the pillow in the sheet.
And then Natalie realizes, oh fuck, it's really too much.
Yeah, what's Bossa Nova do about that?
Oh, Bossa Nova, with no options, has bitten a hole in the pillow and is hiding inside.
Oh god, my poor pillow.
Alright, so that's gonna be...
Natalie might also try to just be... Oh, do bad thing first, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say that's a... let me think I think it's probably just beat the odds, elegance, and then Natalie is helping.
Well,
I was gonna try to help maybe by distracting her a bit by being like, but by the way, is there any special reason you decided to hold this huge tournament?
All right, yeah, give me the roll.
Yeah. Okay, rolling my dice. I don't know if this is a specific stat or like whatever, but I didn't roll great.
It's our tie, so you have +2.
That's 6 then.
It's still a failure. However, I rolled a 12.
So
Okay,
we're...
okay, so then I actually have to think of like an answer to this, or at least an answer that Primrose would give. I think. Let me actually contemplate. I think Primrose is even sort of like with this. This is what gives Alice and Bossa Nova time, is that Primrose does actually sort of think about it for a second. It's like, well, it's all rather complicated, but you know, I love this game. I love the players, and I wanted a chance to give back to them. You know, I wanted to make. She like stops and like really likes. She really. Runs these next few words through her head a couple times, and she's like, I want to make the world a better place.
With card games?
Oh yes, of course, with card games. I mean, what's better?
Well, I was just wondering because I ran into this real asshole, honestly, Ronaldo, and he seems to think that there's more going on here, like some kind of I don't know, supernatural stuff.
I think Primrose obviously knows you have an Eidolon, and she knows that you know, but she's so like caught up in the appearance of this, and I'm thinking she actually like sort of gives you eyes like, come on, you're supposed to be playing along.
How's Bossa Nova doing? I mean, because like I guess she hasn't looked at the pillow again yet. But... Yeah,
she's still sort of like has her arms out, but she's like, you know, actually maybe that question's just like, how about let's finish our little signing session and then we can both head to bed.
Okay. And she like looks over. She's like, I guess I don't see Bossa Nova, so I guess we're chill.
What is Bossa Nova doing right now to hide effectively?
hiding in all the stuffing inside the body pillow.
Just really deep in the.
Just really deep in there, getting right in there.
As Primrose signing, she's like, I thought I knew exactly how much these weighed, but I guess they're a little heavier. I should really talk to the merchandising team about what sort of grade of feathers they're putting in here.
You know exactly how heavy all of your body pillows are?
Well, I mean, they're the only pillows I use.
I see.
She acts like that's an obvious and normal thing to say.
And like, I don't know, if this was a manga, you'd have like a little stat, like a thought bubble, like, that's fucking weird. Like,
alright, yeah, you now have a signed Primrose body pillow, and how were the wings? Were they good?
They were delicious, and there's actually like still some more on the plate. So she's like, but I guess I gotta be going now. So picks up her body pillow, picks the plate of wings. I'll see you later. I guess I'll fight you tomorrow.
Good luck at the finals.
You have me really hungry for wings right now.
I'm sorry. This is mostly living out my fantasies of eating a lot of wings because of the whole like trying not to eat too much these days with the diabetes.
Mm.
So at least my character can eat a lot of wings.
Alright, so now we're all whole team's back in the hotel room. It's getting...
Bossa Nova is hungry. Bossa Nova is chittering for food from Natalie.
I give him a chicken wing.
So how was Primrose?
She sleeps with her own body pillows.
Yeah, and they're the only
Weird.
pillows she owns. And she also knows exactly how much they weigh. I can tell. She could tell that Bossa Nova was inside of it. Also, any of you can sew?
Just kind of like
that is
shrug.
a lot of information.
Sorry.
That is a lot of information. So
I mean, also she like I don't know, like she was just kind of acting really weird, and I tried to kind of maybe get some info out of her a little bit, mostly just to distract her from, you know, the rat being around. And she didn't really give me anything, but she's got an EIDOLON, and it seems like she's had it for like a lot longer than we have. Like, a lot longer, and I
mean,
might
if she's
have
had
been
these
the
cards.
first. I might have been the first EIDOLON user that she met.
Oh.
But you didn't get like a sense for what her EIDOLON was?
Unfortunately, no. Just a lot of energy, EIDOLON energy. Like she's powerful.
Weird. Very, very weird. Oh, guess we ran into Anastasia.
Oh.
She was outside the window. She says hi.
Yeah, she was saying that she's going to use our finale tomorrow as a distraction to solve the mystery underneath the castle, I guess. So that's good.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, we definitely can't be in two places at once. If we want to get to the bottom of that, we'll need help, I suppose.
All right, it's getting late. Whenever y'all four feel like you're ready, we'll fade to sleep, and then we'll wake up tomorrow, going into the finals.
I'm already meeting right now. Or honk shoeing, whatever you want to say.
All right. The sun.
How was your nightmares?
Oh yeah, your nightmare visions from the goat.
What nightmare visions from the goat? I told you I already have mental fortitude.
Luckily, smoking weed has negated your ability to have dreams, so
Yeah,
you're like sort of immune.
The goat's
That
just like,
goat
wow.
is stupid. I know what I'm eating for brekkie tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Unless it's the morning, in which case, good morning.
Are you still high?
Yes, I am still high. We smoked a lot of weed.
I just meant because I think for sure it is the next morning. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. Where's the goat?
The goat's not there right now.
Oh.
Sorry you didn't get a chance to kill and eat a live animal in front of us.
No,
Yes.
It's not even a lot. It's not even a lot. It's not even. It's some like weird, like, you know, demon goat thing. I'm sure if I killed and ate it, it would just show right back up, or it would like talk to me while I was eating it or something. Equally as messed up. But he'd be tasty. I know that much.
All right. You are escorted from your room.
I do feel like just that Natalie, after last night, she might just leave the body pillow behind.
Oh yeah. Does anyone else have like?
Feels really weird about that person now.
Does anyone else just have like a quick vignette of like the last thing that each of their character does before leaving their bedroom to go to this final match?
I think that April is like inspecting Mirror Force and like her other tennis rackets, just like kind of like doing a quick equipment check, but also just like kind of like, you know, pondering what happened the day before.
Alice is pumping up Bossa Nova, giving him little treats, and I guess looking through her deck. I don't know if she's going to actually do any deck fighting, but she's got her deck.
Never leaves home without it.
Yosef, what you got? I like to imagine Yosef goes to like psych himself up in the mirror, and then he goes to wash his face, and he turns on the tap water. It's just blood.
And they fucked up the. Jeez, you know, the plumbing on this island sucks. Like, gee, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
I do gotta say, because you sounded like you were gassing up Bossa Nova, like you were like pumping up Bossa Nova, like you don't pump yourself up, you pump Bossa Nova up.
No, I'm great. I'll be the best.
Yeah, and I sort of like the image of Natalie's like the last one out the door, and we just see like the door closing, and like a shadow goes over the Primrose body pillow with the big dumb signature on it. Like really gaudy, big, huge, swooping letters, and like "To my #1 fan" slowly getting covered up by the shadow of the door closing.
Oh, that's good.
And then you are taken down several corridors, and like into this big central courtyard of the castle, and you go through a gate, and you can see Primrose standing in the middle of this like big courtyard thing. Except she's standing on seemingly nothing, and the person escorting you was like, go out into the chamber. I will not accompany you any further.
Okay.
Okay.
See ya.
Alright. Yeah, you walk into this courtyard, and you can quickly tell, because it's not like a perfect illusion, but basically Primrose is standing on like a floor of glass that goes deeper down into the castle. But you're not sure if it's like an illusion or what, but when you walk onto this like glass floor, and you look down, like you take a quick peek down. I don't know if anyone resists the urge, but anyone who does take a quick peek down, it looks like this pit goes on forever. And Primrose is like, "Oh, do you like the bottomless pit? It's really expensive."
How expensive?
No!
You don't know what kind of contractors I had to call to get that to happen.
Well,
But
which one?
I don't know, his name was like Marty or something. But he charged a lot for it.
Did you have to get like special permits for it?
It's an island. It's mine. I don't think I have to ask anyone. Do I have to ask anyone? She like looks over to like a team of legal advisors who are standing nearby, and they're like, one guy does like a like a shakes his hand sort of thing. It's like,
So when you say bottomless, like it's just really deep, right?
as deep as forever is, as far as I know. I haven't gone down there. I don't want to.
So why are we over the pit?
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess. So it's a little dangerous.
Seems a bit extravagant.
Listen, we're card players. What's a little danger to us?
Depends.
She like pulls out like a little remote from her jacket and she presses a button and that gate that was behind you closes and locks shut.
Oh, neat. Scary. Okay. Hi. What?
You know, I got word from my security team this morning, and I gotta say, guys, I'm a little disappointed. I didn't.
I left the pillow behind.
Sorry. There was just only a little bit of weed. We didn't.
What are you guys talking about? We haven't done anything at all. Just shut up for a second.
Bossa Nova is my emotional support rat.
Primrose is like blank expression for a second. She's like, "No, you let an intruder into my castle."
What?
Intruder.
You. And she presses a different button on this controller, and like in sort of like an alcove in the wall behind her, sort of like in like a balcony area, a cage starts to raise up, and in it, caught, is Anastasia.
Who is that?
I do like that she's like, you let one in, and it's like they opened a window. Like what? like she was gonna get in.
I don't know what you're talking about, Emily. Even if that's out of game sentiment, I don't know what you're talking about. Right?
That was out of game, yeah.
And Anastasia looks like a little frumpy in the corner, but
She's not a very good thief.
Can I see the top of the cell?
Oh, like this cage
Like her
she's in?
roof? Like her
Yeah,
roof?
it's like a solid container.
Making a portal.
Okay.
Well, do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait for there to be?
I mean, like, I don't know.
Go
She's in
for
a
it.
cage. It seems pretty mean of her. I don't want to get her out of it.
Yeah, sure.
So that would be 8. I rolled 8. On like, I assume Mrs. beat the odds.
Yeah. Something goes wrong. Okay. What's the goes wrong? Well, I can think of one really bad goes wrong, but I don't think that's what I quite want to do. Cut.
Yeah, I don't want to like send her into the
Well,
pit. That seems a little extreme.
Yeah. So do you
Whatever.
want, do you want partial success or complete success at a cost?
I think the thing here would be complete success at a cost, meaning like the cost being like, oh, Primrose is not going to be very pleased with us.
That
Seems
does.
like-
That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with that.
Okay.
I think it's, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we were trying to deny our way out of like, oh, did we let her in here? I don't know. And then suddenly, no, Natalie just like frees her from the cage that she's in.
Anastasia's
Where
my
did you
friend.
where do you portal her to?
Hopefully to us.
Just like right next to you? Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, okay. For a second I forgot, like, does Anastasia have an Eidolon? And then I remembered, yeah, she does. She actually has the first Eidolon because she found the cards.
She has the gun behind the door.
She has barrel behind the door, yeah. Which I think like after she goes through the portal, she like sort of like immediately pulls out, and Primrose just like, well, okay, I guess we're just already getting into the magic powers. I guess this whole tournament I've set up means nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't know anything about any magic powers. You're crazy.
I facepalm at Yosef.
Like, what the hell's going on? I didn't see anything happen just now.
I
What are
mean,
you
how
talking
much are magic powers going to help us at a card game, really?
We're gonna skip the card game.
I thought you said you wanted to change the world of card games.
There's... She's like, well, the second part was a lie. Or an extrapolation. The card games have already changed the world. We're, like, already at that step. But I'm gonna do something even bigger. But...
Bigger than card games?
Bigger than card games.
That's not possible.
That is absolutely not possible.
That's not possible. You cannot. The world, no. We're at the zenith.
Card games
We're
are the
going
most
downhill.
important thing.
If you change anything, we're headed straight for collapse.
All we have to do is agree to these rules. That's all that matters. If I can beat all of you, I win. But if you beat me, you all win, and you can split up the money between all of you.
What do you win besides the fight? Because I was gonna say, like, that's generally how a fight works.
Well, there's
Yeah,
something.
I win, then I win.
I have something I can put on the table, sort of. And she pulls out from her pocket the ancient Babylonian rules card, and it is shining and vibrating in her hands. And she's like, "Thanks to capturing your little friend here, this is now in my possession.
So you're saying that we can win that, but what do you win if you beat us? What are we putting on the table?
It's really... Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked me that, because it's really so simple. If I win, I get victory. And she starts to, like...
No, Victor's somewhere else.
I actually also caught Victor, funny enough. He was with Anastasia.
No!
And he presses another button on the remote, and another cage comes up.
Oh, now it's
Oh, hold on. Did you happen to
Now
catch
it's
Elvire too?
Elvire?
Is he gonna show up here?
I don't know. Let me check the
She's like,
controller.
yeah, sure, whatever. It's a button and he comes up.
No, you actually hear a voice that's like, no, I wasn't captured. And Elvire walks out onto that balcony where the cages are, and he says, like, I'm still here, though, but I'm not captured.
Can you help Victor?
I'll see what I can do about it. I haven't gotten any word from the tutor about it, but I'm handy. I'm a criminal. And so after that, Anastasia actually says, you guys should take the offer. Listen, I'm not gonna go into it because I don't wanna show my. I think she actually, I want to say she's like sort of whispering this to you, like she says like huddle with me, so that this lady doesn't get onto my ploy. And
sure, we'll just make a plan right in front of her and gets in the huddle.
It's like, it's not like a plan. Just you should take this match because I know something now that I don't think she knows, and I think you should take this offer.
Can you tell us? Could you just tell us? Could you just fucking tell us?
If you, I'm trying to say, like, I think, because like I don't want.
Sometimes I just, when I get really nervous, I just get mad.
If I say too much, she might hear, and then she might fuck up the whole thing. But right now, she's actually right where you want her. Is what I think's going on.
I mean, I don't think we could get out of this fight if we wanted to.
But I just have one thing that I want to say just real quick. What's stopping us from just beating her ass right now? No cards, just...
I think she already said we weren't going to use cards.
Yeah, I think she has challenged us to a fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought she was challenging us to, like, a personal card duel. Okay, yeah, I'm all for this. Like, absolutely, yeah. Like, let's bust it down.
She definitely has something crazy planned, and I didn't, I didn't think I'd be the type to save the world, but maybe we should do something.
Natalie, do you know what beats crazy? Stupid.
I mean, after what I've seen with you, I believe you.
We got this.
You actually, Primrose says, hey, and she like raises up a fist and she says, Rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets the first punch. No.
Rock, paper,
Rock,
scissors.
paper,
huh?
scissors.
Rock,
That's
paper,
my
scissors.
deal.
Mhm.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I activate transmission gear.
Best 2 out of 3. Come on. And if you win, you get a blow, and I won't fight back. Just for one punch. You know, I'll give you a head start. Beating up
For
wise.
one punch.
Yeah, 1 punch if you get best 2 out of 3.
Okay. Unless somebody else wants to play rock, paper, scissors.
No, this sounds like you're.
This sounds like you're doing your thing.
All right. Well, if no one else, all right. Yeah, I'll take you up on that. Let's rock, paper. Let's RPS. That's how we call it in New York, baby. We go RPS style. All right.
Anyway, yeah. Okay. So, how do you rock paper scissors over Discord? Sort of genuinely.
You
Is there a
could
roll
type.
function?
You could type in the
roll.
chat.
You
Like,
could.
type your thing and then do 3, 2, 1 and post it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I guess here's the thing: is I want. I don't. I'm trying to say, like, I actually, like, as the DM, I sort of want to cheat this and play this out a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm not, I won't punish you for what I'm going to do, but I think this will help with an explanation of how this is going to go, if I can have this happen. Which is that, Yosef, you win the first one. You win the first hand.
Okay.
Because you're a champion at this.
That's right, baby.
And so you just gotta win one more. And then you throw rock, paper, scissors again. But now, this time, she wins. And all of a sudden, when she beats you at rock, paper, scissors, you feel something change all of a sudden. Like, you know that t-shirt you have it was the only t-shirt you brought to the whole tournament that says Sussy Player on it?
Yeah.
All of a sudden you look down and, like, the color is different. And also, you don't remember quite clearly, but all of a sudden you're certain, like, well, it's best 3 out of 5, so I just gotta win 2 more.
Fuck. Yosef, stop playing it with her.
And you go again, you win the next one, and then you go again, and you lose that time, and you're like, well, it's best 5 out of 7, so I just gotta win 2.
I'm gonna portal him out of there.
But also, this time when you lose, something doesn't change about you. All of a sudden, it's more like you also feel like that loss of losing rock, paper, scissors made you get, like, punched in the side of the head.
Ah.
You don't advance your damage track, because this is an example. I'm taking the narrative control.
Said her Eidolon name. It's Victory. Every time she wins something, she gets powerful. It does something.
Oh, it's not just Victory. And I think she pulls back. She's like, okay, my game's been found out. Victory Dragon will have...
Oh, fuck.
will have more than enough to work with if I can beat a couple world champion shufflers. You see, the power of my Eidolon, Victory Dragon, whose card I will link, just because it's such a ridiculous card.
I know this card, yeah.
I have never heard of this card. I'm excited to see.
The art is whatever, but just the concept of the card is so ridiculous. I'm putting it in audio visuals. I don't know why it linked twice. And I guess I'll link it in the chat too. If I can... Wait, no, that's not a link. She says, the power of my Eidolon, Victory Dragon, as I have come to understand... Oh, that's right, I'm not logged into Twitch chat, so I can't link it. Whatever. Y'all can Google Victory Dragon.
If this card attacks your opponent directly and reduces their life points to 0, you win the match.
Wow, that's so good.
Okay,
No,
but
you guys don't get it.
no.
If you win a match, like, it's, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel is like 3 different games. So if you win like one of them, you win all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I kind of figured that's what it meant, but it's
Yeah.
just is silly wording.
Yeah, for sure.
The power of Victory Dragon lets me change the world of people who I defeat. And it also applies to anyone they've defeated, and the people they defeated, and so on. So if I can win a tournament of my own design, that's just like so many tendrils that I've spread out across the world, ready to be made in Primrose's image. And then I won't even have to worry about my failing company anymore, because it'll probably be the only company that's left after I'm done with this.
You
So-
literally wanted to change the world. Holy shit.
So, does it matter what you lose, like what you win at?
No, as long as the rules are agreed to, and someone can make sure that the rules are abided by, and she snaps her fingers again, and ongoing bit that I sort of gave up on from a little bit earlier in the season, Mr. Referee of the Metabots card, Mr. Referee, shows up and says, is just like, the rules of this match have already been agreed on. The victor is considered the victor for this match, which is actually probably just going to be mostly an all-out brawl between Eidolons.
Glad we have the rules set, then. Okay.
Alright. Unfortunately, you didn't win this rock, paper, scissors, because it sort of just ended in an unending tie. So now, Victory Dragon is going... actually, let me think. I have so many different... Let me pull up my move ideas. The floor of this, of the glass, all of a sudden, like, certain parts of it go sort of opaque, and it starts to look more like a chessboard. And the actual, like, Victory Dragon comes out, and it's like a dragon, but it sort of looks like a knight chess piece, but with, like, dragon horns and also a crown on top. And it starts... I'm trying to think of, like, how it also looks like every other chess piece as well, where it has, like, the bishop slit in it, and below the crown it also has, like, the pawn's orb. And also, like, it is standing on a short tower, and it is beginning to, like, move across this chessboard, trying to, like, crush you underneath it. So, who wants to go first?
You fucked with my shirt. I can't let that slide.
Giant chess pieces seem like a bit out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, a bit out of mine as well. I mean, maybe April kind of shouts to Yosef, "Can you punch that thing?"
Oh, baby, I can hit it. And I can slice it too. I'll show you New York street rock, paper, scissors. And I'm gonna, we all know where this is going. Transmission gear, engage. And I get, all my, I get my cool Henshin transformation scene. It's so awesome. It's epic. It's got, like, the Eidolon shuffle theme starts playing. Everything. It's obviously meant to be a pivotal moment. And I don't know. Does Primrose have any response to such an epic call out moment?
I don't think so. I think she's just like,
she
Victory
hasn't seen you
Dragon,
do
run his
anything
ass
yet.
over.
Alright. Okay, alright. Let's go, baby. Okay. Where's the basic move cheat sheet? Alright, there we go. Alright, well, I'm gonna activate Beat Its Ass. not really, but I am gonna I want to scrap it.
Okay.
So give me a second to roll. That would be, gosh, I still can't remember everything. It's 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6 plus your POW.
Oh yeah. Pow. Yes. All right, I got an 8, which means.
All right, that's gonna be oh no, I did close the window that I had the.
I got to advance my damage track by 1, but I get 1 of create an opportunity, impress, or control.
All right, which one of those do you want? And then I'll figure out after you do that how you take the damage.
Let me see. I would like to.
Maybe take control of the situation.
Maybe. But, I don't know, Primrose is so smarmy, I almost want to, like, intimidate her and the Victory Dragon. Because that's kind of
do what you want
taking control of this. That's like taking emotional control of the situation. So I want to intimidate Primrose with, like, some epic, like, ass beating of her Victory Dragon.
Okay, I mean, it's, yeah. I'm trying to think how you get hit and also intimidate, because I think the way you probably get hit is I almost sort of like imagine that this big chess piece like shoots out smaller pawns to like hit people on the board as it's going by. What is like? Give me like a physical description of how you are hitting this thing. Like, what sort of form of transmission gear are you using?
Well, I'm going with the base rock form. So like I'm punching the shit out of it. What I would imagine is like, so it's sending a bunch of pawns my way.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm seeing where we can go with this. But I want you to hit. If you have an idea, hit me. Otherwise, I'll give it to you.
So I'm imagining like it's sending these swarms of pawns. I'm like crunching them, cracking them in half, like really like busting them up with like punches and kicks and everything like that. And then because it's like and then the Victory Dragon chess piece, I don't know, has to like use an actual attack of its own, and it like kind of like it knocks me on my ass.
See,
but like
here's what I'm imagining is you get hit by one of these pawns and it like knocks you over, but that piece also gets knocked over and you pick it up and you throw it back.
Oh, yep. Nope, that's perfect.
That's like, and that's surprising because like in that moment Primrose is celebrating like, I already got him on his ass, and then of course all of a sudden the pawn shows up and hits the Victory Dragon on the back of the head. And you just see Primrose like put her hand on the back of her head like, ugh.
Okay, I've got it exactly. Okay. So like one of the pawns, like it rockets into me like a missile, and it knocks me down, and it like crashes into the floor. It sends up a big dust cloud, and Primrose does like the evil anime woman laugh, and then the pawn just gets sent flying back out and hits Victory Dragon.
All right.
That's okay. That's how I'm imagining it now.
All right, cool. Advance your mat, advance your damage track.
I got a move I want to do.
All right, go for it.
I assume that she's like shooting these pawns like not just at Yosef.
Yeah, I imagine they're sort of like they're spidering out across the whole board.
So I'm gonna imagine one is like going for me, and I want to send it back at the Victory Dragon using my portals in a bombard roll.
Okay.
Okay, so that is it's elegance, so that would be 10.
Okay.
Damn.
Where's that? Bombard. On 10+, you hit your target dead on, and so yeah, you just deal damage.
I imagine the pawns are like shooting out, like you said they're kind of like getting sent out, but are they like? Kind of like, are they like sliding towards us? Are they being like fired at us? Like,
also, like, how big are these pawns? Like,
I imagine these pawns are like they're like marble in the size of like a big child, and the way I imagine them coming out is like it's like they hover, but like where a pawn would stop, like they hover over a square, stop, and then like pick up and hover again, like a pawn piece, but when they're moving through the air, it's like a quick level motion.
Yeah. So I guess I'll time it so that when it goes to like one of the squares it's gonna stop on, it goes through the portal and then gets shot out of a wall towards the Victory Dragon.
Alright. I think when Victory Dragon also like gets hit this way, like despite being like a big stone chess piece that's like sort of also dragon horse shaped, its like body like morphs, like it's almost like soft like clay, and you can hear it sort of like whinny roar as it tries to like get its shape back together.
Nice.
I think that the one that if a pawn gets close to April, she's just going to like use Mirror Force to like bat it back toward the Victory Dragon as well.
Okay. I actually, since we're getting into some beatings, there's like a shift, like it like retracts the pawn pieces, and the shape of this chess piece gets like really squat, and all of a sudden, instead of being like a chess piece, it's like a cup with like a dragon mouth at the top, and it like starts to like shake, and then it like upturns itself, and like in your direction goes like dozens of dice, and all these dice have like little crowns where the 1 pip should be, so they're really unevenly rolling. But a lot of them like land on various different numbers, but the ones that land on 6, the 6 pips turn red, and then they start to like the crown starts to like release like a sizzle of sparks, and all the
How big are these dice?
These are like a beach ball, if a beach ball was a die, and
okay.
As those sparks are being shot out of the crown, each of the circles are like counting down like timers.
Well, that's a lot to think about right now. You know, actually, instead of I think what April's going to do, instead of like bouncing these dice back, just like swinging her Mirror Force back and forth, she's actually going to like release Mirror Force, like just throw Mirror Force in front of her, and just with her arm outstretched, actually start controlling it in the air using remote control, or what is it? It's remote operation. She's now like able to use it like further away from her, and she's going to be scooping up these dice and throwing them back into the Dragon Cup.
All right, that's good. I like literally like using the tennis as like a spatula.
Yeah.
Lobbing them in.
And while April's doing that, I want to engage paper to like, because they're probably going to explode or something, and I want to make sure that there's a shield against the blast wave for everybody to get behind.
And yeah, so Alice hasn't done anything yet.
I was thinking Alice is going to be like, okay, but we're all fighting this Eidolon, but our real enemy is right over there. She points at Primrose and sends Crush Card Virus straight at her.
All right. What is that just gonna be like to deal damage, or are you just trying to like get it in her to start messing?
Yeah.
with her? All right. Is that like a? I'm trying to think if that's like a move of any kind, or if it is just like a bombard.
That could be a beat the odds, a scrap. Like since it's my Eidolon doing
to do. Like,
I guess
what are you trying to actually get done?
Yeah.
Like, are you like trying to create arms around her and like pin her down or something? Like, or are you trying to like actually like hurt her in some way with it?
I guess I figured getting Crush Card Virus hidden inside of her would be a roll before I
That
actually
seems
got
like
to
a
do
vanish
anything
then.
like that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it seems like
Okay.
a vanish now, and then when you try to use it later, it'd be like a reveal your master plan sort of thing.
Okay, that is a 8.
All right, I gotta pull up vanish.
I think you just get one hold to avoid being found, and then you can attack from hiding.
I'm trying to think under what context I would take the opportunity to find you, though. I guess it's just if someone else messes up, or if you mess up. Yeah. Which, like, because we're in a fight, I don't know if she's gonna, like, be looking for you.
Can I ask how Victor and Elvire are doing?
I think Victor seems like he's in pretty good spirits. I think the servants have like brought him some food. Like he's eating in the. It looks all right. He's like got like a knife and fork.
Cage or something.
Eating in the cage.
Yeah, he's in the cage still.
He's got like lobster bisque.
He's not. I thought. Okay, so I imagine like a hanging cage. Am I wrong? Like.
That's what I was picturing too. Oh, okay.
I was thinking of it like it pops up out of the ground, so it's like resting on something.
See, when you were describing it, I was imagining us looking down into the bottomless pit and then seeing underneath the ground the cage hanging down below us.
Oh, honestly, that's a way better idea, though. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Victor's in a cage.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Victor.
Okay, so
like,
Elvire
was like
wasn't
safe.
in a... Okay. Goddamn. Okay.
You know what, maybe Elvire is, like, still down there somehow. Like, you don't see what he's standing on, but he's still hanging out next to Victor somehow.
Okay.
And, like, Elvire's just, like, looking at what Victor's eating and is like, can I get some of that? And Victor's like, get your own cage.
Okay, they're fine. I'm not worried about them anymore.
Alright, so we want to do, with June or April bombarding with Yosef like helping, because like I'm imagining, because like imagine what you're doing is you're trying to get the dice and like some of them are starting to explode and that like is like picking up like dust and debris and Yosef is like protecting you with paper to try to like block the debris from messing up your concentration.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, that's a 7 plus 2 is 9. So with some help, that'll be a full 10.
Yeah. So roll. So yeah, Yosef, roll 2d6 and add your tie to April.
Which Yosef's tie,
which is plus 3.
Yeah, it's a plus 3. Nice.
So try to make this really emotional and impactful. The way you interact for this.
Like I think that April is like. Just very focused on remote piloting the Mirror Force as it goes around, and doesn't notice the explosions going off even near her. So this is like Yosef jumping at the last second to block these explosions.
Yeah, I also you said roll 2d6 and add the tie, so I got a 10.
All right,
oh,
yeah,
nice.
So
that pushes mine up to a 10.
All right, which means you don't get hurt back for bombarding. Yeah, so I like the idea that like almost like a old video game boss, you hit the dice that are about to explode into this cup, and then it does like the sort of like it closes its mouth, and it does like the like a bomb just went off in me, and I'm a cartoon character, so I like burp smoke.
Yeah, the Zelda Ocarina of Time boss.
So. All right, and then I'm trying. Does anyone else want to get a hit in this phase, sort of thing? Like what's like Alice? You have Crush Card Virus ready to go in.
Oh yeah, I am going to make a set of teeth come out of her leg and then bite down on her leg.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds like just like a bombard, though. Like, we could maybe even keep the vanish going on still, and that's just like a bombard of the effect.
I mean, if you're attacking from behind, it's like that you're using your vanish to attack with like an advantage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the +1.
Yeah. It's the whole point of the vanish thing, right? The advantage.
Yeah, I'm just sort of thinking, I feel like you could have...
I want to ask, if I hurt her while Crush Card is in her, does that hurt Crush Card?
Not necessarily.
I don't think so. I'm not going to get that technical.
Cool.
Alright, well that was 11, and you said it was Bombard?
Yeah, I would say so. Or maybe even scrap. Actually,
yeah, I was thinking it would be more scrap.
Because Crush Card is in there. It is in the mix, so it is in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a 12.
All right, yeah. So you get to choose one of the following: create an opportunity for allies, impress, surprise, intimidate your target, or if you can take control of the situation.
Well, Natalie, were you about to attack?
I was gonna try and move one of the dice close to her.
Okay, well, I think that could create an opportunity for that by completely distracting her because her leg's getting bit by itself.
Okay, so what would this be? Is this a bombard if I'm sending a explosion at her, or is it like a beat the odds? I don't know, but I'll roll.
With just like with a portal, I'd say that's probably bombard.
Yeah, I'll say it's bombard. I'm moving it close to her, so that is only an 8 though. But I did, yeah. I don't know if that if a distraction helps me with that.
Yeah, that would give you +1, so that's a 9.
That's a 9.
Still a 9. So you must choose one of the following. To make your shot, you have to move into danger, hit the target, but you're going to take -1 forward because your nerves are rattled, or your shot causes collateral damage.
I'm gonna say
I can definitely.
If it's an explosion, then I think that could cause collateral damage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the explosion, like this die, because it's not in the cup protected when it explodes. It like causes like the castle to rattle, and you hear like a ping as a screw becomes popped off from Victor's cage. And, like, the sort of, like, fixture arm that's, like, holding up his cage starts to, like, dangle down a little more loosely. And, like, Victor, like, falls forward onto, like, the bars of the cage. And all his food just goes, like, flying forward. And he, like, is, like, leaning with his face down on the bars of his cage. And he's like, oh, shit. Okay, I might actually need help now.
I'll get you out of there, Victor!
And then, but you do still, you do still do damage to Primrose, and she starts to call back Victory Dragon, like the sort of stony clay dragon structure starts to move back towards her, and it like disappears into like the dust debris from this explosion, and when it starts to clear, you actually see like 2 silhouettes standing there. And all of a sudden, next to Primrose, you can see a very tall, imposing female figure wearing a crown and with sort of like a dragony face. But also, it looks exactly like Alice and has a deck of cards ready to go.
Oh, this is my greatest challenge ever. I'm in this!
And, Alice is the queen, of course.
Yep, and Primrose is like, Victory Dragon, come on, show me what Alice works with here, and just like throws out one of these little stone cards, and just like basically like it flips over, and one of those big like, I guess not big, but just like starts throwing out cards, and from each of them like a vicious stony looking snake lady pops up out of them and starts to like go to like grab people.
Well, this is Alice we're fighting, so do you want to take this, Cassie?
I mean... dang, that's my card! Well, it's a giant stone statue. Again, my powers, not very good at fighting stone.
Okay, fair.
My powers are good at fighting stone.
Anything.
So, so you said there were 2 figures beside her. Are we only focused on this queen right now? Is there another figure? Or...
Oh, the other figure is Primrose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. I thought
Also...
I thought that like the statue had split into like a king and a queen or something, and we had to fight the both.
Cool too. You know what? Primrose puts like a crown on her just so that she's like with parity with her Eidolon. Also, I'm gonna say, just cause I want the fight to involve everyone. You get the sense that like the weird clay Victory Dragon is made out of will work as flesh for Crush Card Virus.
Oh, sick! Great.
That's perfect. So you said snakes are coming out. Are you attacking any particular one of us? That would probably help us figure out something to do next.
I think all of you has at least like everyone has like a snake lady that's trying to like grab onto them. I think this is something each of you have to deal with because she basically just like throws out a card of each of you and then starts like putting down trap cards onto the field too, and they immediately sort of like bubble up and get spiky like they're little crush card mines.
Okay, I'm gonna try and escape my snake lady by beating the odds and teleporting via portal into Victor's cage.
All right.
Wow, putting more weight.
Fuck!
Putting more weight in the unstable cage, huh?
I'm gonna, cause I got well
You
with
can push
Biz.
yourself.
I was gonna say with Biz, it is only 6, but I'm gonna push myself to
Alright,
roll
push
one
yourself.
of these. Because I don't want to die. God damn it!
No!
I'm
It
so
went
excited.
lower.
Result.
I'm so excited because y'all never
It was
fail
less
rolls.
of a result.
We've never failed a roll.
So
That's a lie, but still.
do I take the worst one that I just rolled? I guess.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
rolled
you
it,
take
keep
the
it.
one.
Awesome.
You take the
Awesome.
one that you just rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got like fuck, like less. Okay, 2, 1 plus. That's 5.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
No.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
5.
That can't be fixed.
No, yeah.
No.
So yeah,
I was gonna get a 6, but I got a 5 instead. So
I mean-
Oh.
You could teleport down there, and then the cage starts falling more.
So yeah, what I'm thinking is that you do teleport down there, but you don't teleport into the cage. You teleport next to the cage, and you're free of the snake lady because she comes with you, but then like slips off of you because she doesn't have like a good grip on you, and she starts going down this bottomless pit. But you immediately start falling too. But luckily, you're saved from the bottomless pit as Victor reaches his arm out to like grab your hand, and he's like, "I got you, Natalie. Hold on." And,
oh god, not much of a rescuer, am I?
and that causes like this cage to like bend down even more, and Elvira's standing there like, "Oh, I need to think of something, huh?"
I think this is the point where April wants to bring Mirror Force back to her and try to bring out Radiant Mirror Force again. So Forge of the Heart. That's a 9.
All right. What does the roll for Forge of the Heart do? I can.
On a 7 plus. So on a 7 and 9, I just get to hold 1 instead of 3. So I basically just get to use it once.
Okay.
And she's like, it feels like I think it comes out a little like just a little jankier than it was before. It doesn't look as pristine, maybe. And she's just going to like go like maybe like take on both her and Alice's snake ladies, because she's just gonna say, okay, I can probably protect us both. Just see if you can help Natalie.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say don't worry about me because I have a plan, but
Oh, okay. I mean,
Actually,
if you
what
want,
was-
I can.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a little bit since Alice went.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that Alice is smirking at the snake lady coming at her because she's already in her sights.
Yeah.
Because Bossa Nova is on the snake lady's back with Crush Card Virus inside of him, and a bunch of tentacles are going to burst out and restrain the snake lady.
All right. I think that sounds like a reveal your master plan in this situation.
She dropped a dice. She's working on it.
Why did I reroll that? I knew the numbers. That was 4 and 2, so that's
That's
plus.
6 plus your Jin.
Jen.
Well, no, it's plus Ellie because you're already in my sights.
Oh, nice.
So that is an 8.
All right. I want you. Is there anything else? Because like, is there anything you want to do with this snake lady once she's restrained? Because like, this is a master plan. You can add another step.
Oh,
onto
right.
that. I want like get feel free to like combine some steps here.
I have a suggestion.
I'm all ears.
Could you take over the snake lady?
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that.
It's a virus.
Yeah, okay, I'll take control of the snake lady, and now she's
Yeah.
on our side.
Now Crush Card Virus is a snake lady.
Which, I mean, it was already a snake, so.
So yeah, I guess April looks over at Alice, just like completely owning her snake lady, and just like, oh, I guess you got it then, and is going to turn back to hers and whack it upside the head with Radiant Mirror Force, because it's probably better to fight with than regular Mirror Force.
Alright.
So this is going to be Scrap +2. That's a full success.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, you just don't take any damage from that then. But
Yeah.
I definitely am I'm trying to think if there's any, because you did use a Forge of the Heart on it. I'm trying to think if there's anything extra special I can do here.
I have something I can think of. Like,
Yeah.
what if I, like, knock it hard enough that it flies all the way back into Primrose?
I sort of like the idea, because it is still sort of clayey. What if it's
Yeah.
like when you smash it down like a smash burger and it goes down into like a ball, and then you like flick it up and then you like hit that into Primrose.
Serve it like a tennis. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, and I think
yeah.
that splorches against Primrose, and she's like pushed back to the wall, and like the clay has sort of has her like pinned there. All right. Okay. I sort of want Alice's thing has sort of led to more stuff I want to see Alice do, so I want to go back to Alice real quick, because now she has a summon basically.
Yeah, okay, so what is how many snake ladies are there now? There's the one that fell down the pit.
So now I think there's just the one that Yosef has to worry about. And of course there's Victory Dragon Alice, and Primrose is up against the wall. And I think Victory Dragon is probably staggered a bit because its master just got like beamed.
Yeah, actually I guess I'll send the snake lady after Victory Dragon. Because, like, I'm beating myself with my own card. This is great. I love this.
What is that roll when it's
I'll make her punch it or something.
I think that's probably still Scrap. Yeah, Scrap I think makes sense for that.
Yeah, because it's a minion of hers punching, so like yeah.
And then
give it Crush Card Virus is there, so
yeah.
All right, 12.
Oh shit.
And I think I'm gonna take control of the situation.
Yeah, I think you, what if you actually literally take control of the situation by sort of, like, having, like, this snake lady's, like, clay form sort of, like, re-merging with Victory Dragon, and it's sort of, like, Victory Dragon sort of having, like, an internal physical battle with, Crush Card Virus, where it's, like, I'm also imagining that, like, your Crush Card Virus DNA has, like, a purple color to it. So you see this, like, clay shifting back and forth with this color. And
that's so good.
And I think as Victory Dragon sort of struggles to regain control of its form, it becomes more, like, conventionally dragony again. Like, you can see, like, a sort of a beaked snout, and the crown turns more into, like, a crest of horns, as it's, like, it can't keep up the facade of the game it's playing as well, because it's focusing so much on trying to not be overcome with Crush Card Virus.
I think that is Yosef still busy with a snake lady still?
I think with that, I think I'm gonna say I think the snake lady actually like starts to like sort of like seem like it's like dissolving a bit and isn't putting up as much of a fight because Crush Card Virus is occupying Victory Dragon.
Okay, then I was gonna grab Yosef and say, we gotta help Natalie. Natalie and Victor are under there and they need help.
Okay. Hit me.
I was hoping you could cut through the floor? I don't know.
Wait, okay, because the cages are hanging over the bottomless pit, right?
Yeah.
Now, the pit, like, would it be possible for me to, like, you know, get smashed through the cage, grabbing them, and... Or grab the cage and Natalie, like, as I'm sent flying. Because that's what I'm imagining.
Would you fly towards the pit?
Okay, Well,
Like-
I think I know what you have in mind. And Mirror Force has like gone back into its normal form again. So she's going to like roll up her sleeves and like start like just let it hang in the air and start like controlling it remotely again.
Mhm.
If you fall, I'll hit you back up.
All right, sounds like a plan. I do one of my classic patented super jumps and get up real high. Let me get a couple in. Let me build up my momentum. You know, I get it going, and I want to crash right into Mirror Force. April's got it angled, I presumably perfectly to hit it right where I need to go. Hit me right where I need to go.
So you do have to go through this glass floor to do that.
Like I was thinking you could cut open the floor just like so we could drop through it.
Okay, I was confused. Yeah, let me just get a couple of good punches in real quick, or paper form. I'm gonna cut a hole in the glass.
Yeah.
Would
like
scissors form not cut?
Oh yeah, okay, scissors form, right. Sorry, I just never scissors. You know what? Yes, it should be scissors, because scissors never gets that much love. So yeah,
Hey,
scissors.
you know,
form.
wait 1 second. You have a move for this called breakthrough. You use your
Oh,
Eidolon's power to
shit,
force your
okay,
way through
yeah.
a physical obstacle. Roll plus POW.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do breakthrough. I'll do breakthrough. Yeah. Let me see.
So yeah,
Alright.
2d6 plus POW. On a 10 plus, choose 3. On a 7 to 9, choose 1.
Okay, I got a 7.
Alright, so you do it quickly, you do it quietly, there's no collateral damage, or nobody gets hurt.
Nobody gets hurt, obviously.
Or how about no collateral damage so the rest of the glass floor doesn't break?
Oh fuck, you're right. Okay, yeah, no collateral damage.
Alright, yeah. So in that case, it's like a perfect hole in the glass.
Can it be a Yoshi-sized hole, like shaped as well, cartoon style?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great.
You made the hole, so you do what you want.
Yay.
You definitely you do it. I'd say you still do it quickly enough. I think you get like splatted a bit by this like dissolving snake lady, but it's not like enough to move your damage track. But now you got like a bit of like clumpy clay on you, so it's sort of hindering you a bit.
Shit on me. Ugh.
Actually, maybe that, you know what, since you didn't pick nobody gets hurt, I actually do think that attack does hurt you. That is the
Okay,
somebody who gets hurt. You advance your damage track. So
Okay,
now,
okay.
yeah, you're going through the glass floor, and then so how does this work?
So April's going to send Mirror Force down first, and as Yosef jumps down, Mirror Force is going to bat him toward the cage.
All right. So now we got even
So
more people on this cage.
Well, this is a rescue attempt.
Yeah. But now there's there's another person here, and there's a hole that feasibly that is close to them that they could help get people through.
Exactly. And basically, like, the Mirror Force is going to be down there, basically like, doing Pong or Breakout.
Yes.
Maybe we could even do just like straight up like Yosef is sort of surfing on Mirror Force.
Oh,
that could work too.
Daikon trailer
God,
style.
Yes, okay.
But the idea is just like Yosef is like able to stand there, like to get there, grab Natalie and Victor probably, and get them out of danger.
I can even sort of imagine that like April in doing this, like when Yosef lands on Mirror Force, you actually feel like a bit of weight pushing you down as Mirror Force also gets pushed down.
Yeah. I think she's just gonna hold both hands out and start straining this form is really heavy, you know?
Hey,
Alright.
I can't help it, baby. Let's just get this over and done.
Alright. I would throw this to Natalie, but I also think there's a bit of a complicated plan going on here, so I want everyone to just sort of communicate, keep on the same page of how I want to give the lead to Natalie.
Inside a cage, so I don't know if Yosef can just grab him necessarily.
Yosef can punch. I don't know.
I can punch also. Don't forget. My Eidolon does not just give me cool Common Rider style armor. It also enhances my strength tenfold.
Okay.
A multiplicative form of 10. But really, like, yeah, like, here's what I'm thinking. Like, and I'm telling Natalie this because, ow! Sorry, my cat's going fucking crazy right now. Anyways, because you can portal on any surface, right?
Yeah.
The cage has
Anyone
a
I can
surface
see
on it.
now. Mm-hmm.
So I don't even have to carry you. I just have to get you on top of. I just have to get you, like, into the cage.
Okay. I do. Yeah. I also have another idea after we get out of there. After no one's in the cage, I want to use the cage for something while you're down there. I guess.
I understand. So what I'm gonna do, what I'd like to do is bend. Is like, April, if you could get Mirror Force to get me next to the cage, I want to open the bars with, super strength style, and then get Natalie in there. And I also, if you could like fly me up, and I'm gonna like hold onto the chain of the cage to make sure it doesn't fall into the bottomless pit.
Okay, I think I can do that.
It'll only be a moment, and then we'll be good to go.
I think I'm willing to say that happens as an assist for whatever Natalie wants to do, just so that we.
Well,
don't
I mean,
have to
like,
quite say
I kind of wanted to get, because I was thinking you could just get me in the cage. I could teleport me and Victor out of the cage, and then I kind of wanted you to throw the cage at the wall as hard as you could. I put a portal there, and then use the cage as a battering ram on Victory Dragon and or Primrose.
Oh, got it.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I add on to that idea?
I mean, tell me, and I'll
Idea
I'll let you know.
sandwich.
Alright, so, you get the portal on the wall, and, like, I'm throwing the cage, but here's the kicker. I'm attached to the end of the cage, like, I'm holding on to the chain.
Okay.
Because this gets in along with it, and to also give April a break from holding up my heavy ass.
Okay, so you get us in the cage. I guess I'll try to beat the odds to get us out of the cage first.
Yeah, go for that.
Okay. Come on, dice.
I mean, this all feels like a reveal your master plan, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, what if we just did like a big reveal your master plan for this?
Roll for all of this, all of these actions. Okay, cool. I don't have good gen though, so.
But Jen, Yosef is assisting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Yosef, roll 2d6 plus your tie with Natalie.
Yep.
What's my tie with? What's your tie with me?
Plus 3. So
plus
feel free to
3.
make this really emotional.
Okay.
All right. So I got a 9.
Okay, cool.
On-
That's
on
gonna
my-
get you
What did
plus 1.
Emily get?
Well, I mean, like, again, I have -1 gen, so I don't know how this. I rolled 5. I have -1 gen.
Oh.
Not
So then it
great.
stays 5.
That's why I
You know
didn't
what?
want to use master plan.
That's
even though
fair.
Oh.
Yeah, let's take a step back. We won't compress all this together. We'll start with, we'll do a beat the odds first, and then we'll get into... Okay.
So beat the odds is a 7 then.
Okay. So then something goes wrong with partial success or complete success at a cost. So I think here's what I'm thinking.
Do you want to, like... Oh, I have a suggestion.
Because I'll say my two thoughts was either you both get out, but you can't use it as a battering ram, or you can use it as a battering ram, but one of you's going to be in it when that happens.
The first one was basically what I was going to suggest. So
I guess I'll get Victor out.
All right, and then but you're in there still. Gotcha. All right,
Which
yeah.
is great.
So yeah, you make the portal, you push Victor through it, but you like stumble and like the connection breaks and the portal closes up before you can get out. So now it's just like you and Yosef sort of looking at each other through the bars of this cage.
Or Yosef is already throwing the cage at the wall to like make it a battering ram.
Yeah.
I still have to make the portal on the wall too.
See, now I'm trying to think if it's that way. Maybe it's Yosef leading with something and then Natalie's helping. But it sort of relies entirely on the Natalie portal. So maybe it's more of a
We could probably just have it be like have it just be a beat the odds roll again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it be.
I think you blow my dice. They apparently are really mean to me today. Apparently in the last session, I'm getting all the bad rolls that I'm ever gonna get. I rolled 2 6s at the beginning of a session
And
for like an inconsequential roll.
We'll keep Yosef's assist roll from earlier, so we don't have to roll that again.
Okay.
So you still get the +1.
Fuck off!
No.
I'm dead.
Oh.
I died. I rolled a 3. Plus, it's 5. What the fuck?
Alright, yeah, so you don't... So Yosef's a little, like, too eager to start this plan, and I
just smashed into the wall, I guess.
Smash into the wall.
And the cage is falling with me in it, I guess.
Yep, I guess, yeah,
I mean, advance your damage track, I guess?
Yeah,
I mean, that's for
damage
sure.
track. And, yeah, the cage starts falling. And it's
I can get out of it still, like, don't worry.
Yeah, you're just like, now, yeah, that makes sense. You're a portal user.
I think
You're just
you can
falling
still
right now.
portal yourself out, but I think you're
Yeah.
barely... Yeah, you're just hurt.
Move on to something else before I do that.
Hold on. Genius Joseph move idea here. All right, so I'm on Mirror Force, right?
I sort of
Yeah.
want to... Okay,
Mirror
but I sort of
Force
want to hear a Genius Alice move, because everyone's been doing their little
Yeah.
plan here.
Yeah, we've just kind of like taken up a little like we've
This
been
whole
operating
rescue
this
thing
whole
is
like
too long.
It's
we've been,
okay
like-
if Natalie's in peril off screen for a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
I don't know what's going on with the Victory Dragon situation.
Victory Dragon has, like, crush card virus pustules that are, like, popping and bursting on it. It really doesn't look like Victory Dragon's doing too good.
I mean, I don't really know what more to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's,
Does anyone? I don't know. I could run over and punch Primrose.
Beat her ass.
I
Alice.
actually almost like the idea of it just like you walk past Victory Dragon and just punch Primrose, just straight up like...
Oh yeah. Okay, that sounds really good.
Or maybe even slap her. I don't know, just sort of like... Whatever
Yeah,
you feel best is best for you.
Kick her.
It's like a kick right to the gut. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, that's an 11. I stole all of Emily's luck.
All right, as you kick Primrose in the gut, she like bends over, all the wind knocked out of her, and you just like all of a sudden feel this spray of bits of clay hit you as Victory Dragon just like explodes and Crush Card Virus like bursts out of it, and Primrose falls down to the ground in like a kneeling position as you pull your foot back. And she's just like, Uncle.
You really thought sending me against myself would work in your favor, huh?
I guess I'm not like the master strategist I thought I was. And she's like, starts wincing again as like her breast pocket starts to glow a perfect card shape. And she's like, oh, that's right. Yeah, that. And you hear across the glass behind you like some light steps coming up, and you just hear a voice say like, take your prize. It is yours now. Fulfill the will of the tournament.
All right. I always knew it would end like this. And I grabbed the card.
All right.
Okay, I just want to say real
Hey,
quick.
Natalie, you okay?
Yeah.
You alive?
Yeah. Okay, so I just want to say something. This is a never-ending pit.
Yeah.
So I have infinite time to get a portal right.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm gonna like yeah.
Like, I think that you could
But
just do
I
it.
got fucked up, and this fucking sucks. But I can make a portal inside the cage, but also it's falling. So like,
I think it's okay.
When I come out, I like to think that my momentum doesn't stop when you go for a portal. So I'm gonna
No.
like, I'm just gonna like Natalie just like flies out of the floor, and then the portal closes and she drops on her face.
April's going to catch her.
Yeah, because I think the damage you took is fair enough, because like an endless pit gives you more than enough time to eventually get out of there.
Yeah, it's not like it's gonna fall eventually onto something, and I have a danger. I'm gonna eventually get a portal, right?
Yeah. April's gonna like run up below, like beneath Natalie and catch her, so she doesn't fall in this glass.
Thank you.
I'm still down here. Could you help a fella out?
Well, yeah, Mirror Force lifts you out of the hole, I imagine.
Yeah. Let's just like brush past that.
The point is that everyone's back on the glass stage here.
Yeah.
And Alice, in your hand is the rules card, and this person, this familiar strange voice that has told you to take the card. You turn around, and where a Mr. Referee was once before is now Shape Snatch, the green-hatted cloaked fellow with the bow tie, the one who made your ping pong ball. In fact, I'm gonna say Eyeball Pete actually like jumps out of your pocket and like a small animal runs up to the hatted Shape Snatch and like looks up at him, and Shape Snatch puts his hand down, and Eyeball Pete jumps into it. And he like lifts him up and looks at him.
So Alice won?
Yeah, no, of course I did.
I feel like it was a team effort, to be fair.
I think it was mostly me.
And listen, I almost died, so your plan, Primrose, was to beat 4 other Eidolon users, and you thought that'd just be easy street? Fuck you!
So what happens now?
That card that you took from Primrose is like vibrating, and Alice, actually everyone, you feel like the deck you have in your little like cool belt deck case is like all the cards in it are starting to like shuffle.
Whoa.
They're like moving a little bit.
It's
almost like a magnet is pulling them. Like this card in your hand is a magnet pulling all the other cards near it towards them.
I think that April's gonna pull out just a random card. She's gonna pull out the what is it? The planet card that turned into like the tennis ball planet. Mm-hmm. And she's going to like just get it closer to the rules card.
Mm-hmm. As you do that, it's sort of like the art on it is like shifting and changing wildly. It's still noticeably like a Duel Monsters card, but it's like warping in the presence of this card. And then all of a sudden, that card sticks to the like a super heavy magnet pulled that card out of your hand onto the rules card. And then all of a sudden, like a really strong wind picks up, and all the cards you guys had on you are blustered up into the air.
No, my deck!
And they start to form around this rules card. And you hear sort of like a bit of laughter behind you as out from the now unlocked gate steps Ronaldo Gaspar of the Left Hand Society.
Are there any more people watching our game? Just kind of shouting out into the void.
Actually, is there anyone else watching the game?
Just like, how many more people are still watching us and going to be revealed later?
On a balcony nearby, Fiona with Pot of Greed comes out and says, like, I was gonna wait a little bit longer. I wanted to come cheer for my team, you know? But, and Ronaldo is, like, templing his fingers and cackling a little bit to himself, like, oh, finally. Oh, what luck that it was all brought here in this final moment.
I really think this is going to end your way?
It's already ended my way. Don't you understand? And these, the cards start to shuffle together into like a single pile around the rules card, and they begin to glow white hot. And from Ronaldo, you can hear him. I gotta find the quote again. Yeah, he quotes to himself. Once all of the world's cards are shuffled together, an untold evil shall be unleashed upon mankind. And all of a sudden, all your cards that were stacked up start to, like, scatter into, like, glyphs and weird shapes. And just, like, a single, like, big, pointy, clawed hand emerges from it. And then another, and it starts to pull this gate bigger and wider as, like, as you start to see, like, demonic spark and hellfire pouring out of this gateway that's been opened.
I want to try and hold the gate closed.
Alright, give me a scrap.
Okay. Oh, yes! 14.
Wow, okay. So, you manage to, like, you're at a stalemate with this thing, and you start to see, like, this horned, big, toothy head start to, like 10 times your size, start to, like, lean through this portal, and it, releases steam out of its mouth. And Ronaldo says, like, "Fool, there is no stopping Monolith the Defiler. His power shall remake this world." And, Anastasia just, like, raises up her gun towards Ronaldo, and she's just like, "You gotta stop with that, buddy. Listen. Yosef, I think you gotta probably just let that guy out, 'cause listen, what I found out in that basement under this castle is gonna blow everyone's minds. Especially this jackass."
Can you
Is that where you just were? Did you just, like, go down there and figure this out all, like, while we were doing this?
No, this is where I got arrested. This is where I was snooping down there, but I found something out before I got here. You see this shape-stealing guy here? Used to be the scientist here or whatever, and he gave him his Eidolon, and he gave him one last mission. To give people Eidolons to fight this specific bad guy, so that this threat wouldn't ever arise from a result of a grand shuffle, and that people with Eidolons could just beat him right here on this isolated island. That's why he made this dumb society, but Ronaldo doesn't realize that he was trying to save the world. He's a dumbass. It's complicated. I know it's complicated, but what I'm saying is, he gave us Eidolons because he thought he was going to use that power to end the world, but actually, he got recruited to give people Eidolons to stop this monster. I did a lot of thinking about this during the fight, and I think I get the logic, but basically we gotta fight this guy now instead of waiting for him to show up later.
And let him out? Okay. Alright.
I hate this. I thought we were just going to a card tournament with, like, maybe a little bit of crazy stuff happening, but end of the world.
But
you gotta treat every card fight like it's the end of the world.
Shut, Alice. Could you not be extra for 1 second?
I think April's going to just, like, start, okay, what if we just, like, step off the glass right now? And just kind of tries to, like, pull people off the glass, like, over the bottomless pit.
This is definitely the worst place we could be, except for Ronaldo. Can we shove him into the bottomless pit?
We can do that in a second.
A gravitation, like a strong gravitational, like, vortex starts to form around this portal as it bends space, and just, like, the entire castle around it starts to be pulled towards the pit, and the glass underneath you is starting to shatter, especially under Yosef, who's, like, trying to keep the portal closed as the demon is, like, pushing against Yosef, stopping it from moving.
Well, I guess that's not gonna work.
You also said that he's like the big demon fella is like trying to stick his head out.
Yeah, he's like,
can I headbutt him?
Oh yeah, sure. Give me, I guess, give me another scrap. I wonder if Also, don't forget you got moves that'll help you scrap harder and more dangerous.
Let me check this. I always forget about the moves.
Bloody Knuckles is one. You can, if you can take 2 injuries, or you can like risk taking 2 injuries in order to deal extra, like, get an extra bonus for.
I only got 2.
You only got the 2
right
left, though.
I'm not doing that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna just. Yeah, it's just gonna be a regular scrap, I think. Yeah. Because otherwise. Okay, I got a 7.
All right, that does mean you will take some damage because you did headbutt him.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm already advancing it.
Yeah. But you do get to choose one of the following: +1 forward, impress, surprise, or intimidate, or take control of the situation.
I guess take control of the situation and let us get out of here first would be great.
I don't think there really is any getting out of here first.
Well, we can get. Hopefully, we can get for the gate now, because like Ronaldo went through it.
That's true.
We'd like, at least not be on the glass floor that's shattering, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was.
The glass floor above the bottomless pit. Yeah. Like, what if?
I already fell down.
What if the demon comes? What if the demon like comes in and just falls into the bottomless pit? You know?
If we can dream.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take control of the situation, and what I'm gonna say is that I want to headbutt Mr. Demon. And how does he react to getting headbutt? Because that'll be contingent what I do to take control of the situation.
He sort of, like, I imagine he goes like, and like moves back like an inch, but just like, the hurt comes from him like immediately like pushing back into your head, and he's got like a bunch of horns and stuff, so that really leaves a nice mark on your face.
That's all right. I got the metal helmet on or whatever. Okay, so my follow-up part of this to take control of the situation is as like his head comes back, I want to does he have lips, or is he like got like crocodile style teeth?
He's got crocodile teeth.
He's got crocodile teeth. All right. What I want to do is after I headbutt
make out with him.
Yeah, he ain't got no lips. I can't make out with him. But no, as his head comes back, like, you know, to be like, you know, he's reeling back. What I want to do is I want to let go of grabbing the portal, grab him by the teeth, and like kind of like awkward, like try and like just pull him so that like he just loses his quote unquote balance, and then just fucking make a break for it.
So that's how you're taking control of the situation.
Yeah,
basically.
Like,
okay, yeah, that can be it. Like he's now like in the portal in a way where he's sort of like stuck, like it's around like his neck, basically.
Yeah, I've like, but I just like I don't know if everybody else had already been running, but I'm just immediately just zooming past everyone.
Yeah, we're going.
All right. So then, I guess, is there any sort of terrain you're trying to look for, or we could just say you're now like out in the field outside the castle?
Yeah, we're just looking to not be on top of a bottomless pit that is only separated from us by glass.
Yes, please.
Ideally, yeah.
Oh, also, what's the skill?
Rush down?
No, not rush down. I want to see where Ronaldo went, or where he is. Would that be like an investigate?
Oh, he's right next to you guys. He's like hovering. He's got magic, you know. He's a wizard. That's his Eidolon.
Anastasia had a gun pointing to his head. I don't know if that's still happening. We're running away, so probably not.
I think, yeah, because Anastasia's like, shit, I have to run. And actually, as like Ronaldo's like hovering there and Anastasia has to go, you hear Elvire start to like hover down on like skeletal bat wings, and Elvire's like, I'll take care of this jackass, and like starts throwing black magic at Ronaldo, who starts like throwing lightning bolts back. Like that's just the fight happening in the background now.
I knew he was a vampire.
Nerds.
No, it's just I have an Eidolon, I can do shit.
Yeah. Whatever,
I have a playbook too. It's something.
It'd be so funny if his Eidolon was a vampire thing, and it's like, so you are a vampire? He's like, no!
Okay, bloodsucker. I'm just kidding, we love you.
You better. After all this I've done for you. All right, so yeah, out in that beautiful rose-colored field, and the sky has gone black with dark clouds. It's just like the smell of sulfur and brimstone, and just like, I'm trying to think. I actually wasn't expecting you guys to even like see the full body of Monolith, but I'm just imagining he looks like Slifer the Sky Dragon and Obelisk the Tormentor just put together, where he's like big, bulky, spikes, like primo 2000 Yu-Gi-Oh design of just way too much spikes and shading. And is just like
several mouths, right? Several
Yeah.
Cool as hell, damn.
I think it's even like, I don't even think he walks, like I think he's still like, he like bursts out of the castle and it's still like hit up to his waist is still like obscured by this portal, but he's like dragging himself forward on his claws as it's like, as he's trying to like escape from it. I think, also, actually, you notice like from the rift that like he's drawing in, some of the cards you had in your deck that got sucked in are now being like sort of like spit back out, like they weren't cleanly consumed, but they seem like someone finds one of their favorite cards, like a Beaver Warrior or something. I can't remember the name of people's cards.
Mechagodzilla, I thought
Yeah,
I lost you.
Yeah, you find your Mechagodzilla, but when you look in Mechagodzilla's like art like looks back at you, and and the card is like tingling with some weird power.
Buddy, are you like a power upgrade now? Oh, you talk. Oh, that's great. I wanna slam Mechagodzilla's card like into my chest to see if it does anything cool.
I think your armor just turns into like a Mechagodzilla suit, and you get bigger, and you are now Mechagodzilla.
Okay, all right.
Because I wasn't even thinking of it as an upgrade. I was thinking of it more as like final Yu-Gi-Oh fight. You summon your cards, and they fight for you.
Okay.
But that works too if you want to pilot Mechagodzilla.
This is okay. This is so amazing. I need everyone to know I am so happy right now.
Then I guess I'm summoning Planet Tennis Ball.
Okay. And then so that's when you do
I'll
stuff
summon
with
my cards.
everyone who wants to can summon a card or whichever card they want, and then we'll roll when you use them.
I'm gonna summon the heroes party, so it's like it's one card, but there's like 5 guys there.
Yeah.
I'll say the Lamia Empress card found its way into my hands from the portal, and I'm summoning that one.
Mechagodzilla Yosef, you're getting like a call on one of your radio feeds.
Yes, I'm very busy right now. What is it?
The like a camera feed opens up, and it's that white goat, and it's like, this is exactly what I was talking about. This
I
is
love
a threat.
that.
This is a threat to our existence. How dare you wield a power such as this? I do not appreciate this from one of my coworkers.
Yeah, God.
Co-workers?
You can't comment because
I guess
can't
employee
hear what
is
I
probably
I can
employee
hear
is more
Mr.
accurate.
Goat.
Emily is commenting.
Well, Emily can't hear the goat.
Okay.
Canonically, only Yosef and Migla.
I mean,
whatever. Anyway, what do you want? Look, I have Mr. Goat Man. I now have finger missiles and like rainbow eye lasers. Okay, I think we've got this. One of them, they got a planet-sized tennis ball that they can send a rocket to crash into it, and then we got like 5 extra guys and like a really big Lamia. I think we've got it. All right, you don't have to worry. It's just gonna be like we got it. Okay, we're gonna blow this guy up.
The goat thinks for a bit. Is like, I understand. This threat is worth being destroyed by any unnatural means necessary. I will grant you this boon once. And how can you modify Mechagodzilla? What can you give Mechagodzilla to make it cooler?
Okay. So
Impossible task.
Yeah.
A conceptually
horns?
impossible task.
Oh yeah, and Mechagodzilla becomes Mecha Goatzilla.
No.
And the head becomes like a goat head.
No.
Sorry, too bad. Now you have hooves. You have missile hooves.
Poor Micklin.
And you have like the brim, you have like a glowing brimstone on your mecha head, but otherwise it looks exactly like Godzilla still.
How could you said to make Mechagodzilla cooler? This makes it worse.
But it's more powerful. It's gonna do more damage.
I'm mad now.
You release a giant bear.
It's more satanic, so it's cooler.
I'm so sorry,
I
Micklin. I
almost
shouldn't
wanna
have said
take-
anything.
Oh my god. Fine, I have Mecha Goatzilla.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Jesus. You know, Mr. Goat, you're a real fucking asshole. Like, honestly, after this, I hope we don't talk anymore. I had fun with you, but you're being a real thorn in my side right now. Messing with my aesthetics, bro.
We will speak on the matters of your contract at a later time.
No, we won't, because I'm not talking to you ever again. Remember, I said that.
Just go
Like
save.
after-
Just go save the world.
I don't acknowledge him. Joseph has no acknowledgement of Mr. Goat. All right, yeah. Oh
All right.
wait, before we go, we have to do like a cool. We gotta get like a cool pose. Is there anyone here who can take a picture that's like not one of us? Like Anastasia, take a cool
Yeah,
picture.
someone's taking that picture. Get to your move.
Okay, well I wanna bombard with missile fingers.
All right, give him bombard on the big demon guy.
Oh. Let me see. Okay, a 10.
All right, cool. Yeah, you describe what you do to the demon. Everyone's high power right now. So just tell
Okay.
me what you do to the demon. Just
I
tell me
do-
what you do to Monolith.
I do the classic Mechagodzilla full-out bombard, lasers flying out, finger missiles blasting away, just like literally just a 5-minute torrent of weaponry just blasting into this horrible, ugly-ass demon.
All right, while that artillery assault is happening from Mecha Goatzilla, who wants to take advantage of that situation and get +1 on their move with their cool cards?
I'm going to have Alice fuse with the Lamia with Crush Card Virus, and then just like wrap it up in the tail and start crushing it.
All right, cool. That's sounds like a scrap with +1 from all the missiles.
Right, that is a 12.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're totally like. I'm imagining like this, like the bony demon face of Monolith, just like the eyes, just like bulging out from the crushing weight. All right.
I think while it's held down, from atop Mechagodzilla, April is going to stand up and basically like is going to raise like the tennis ball planet in the air and let it come down and serve it into his face.
All right. That sounds like a. Actually, before we do that roll, I want to know what Natalie's doing because I'm almost sort of imagining like a lot of stuff happening concurrently here.
Okay, since we're kind of combining the card with our Eidolon powers, I'm going to use my trap hole to send the heroes party out of Mechagodzilla's chest, and they're gonna do this like huge limit break style move on them.
Like the combo move of everyone swiping one after another.
Like the Squirrel Knight's fucking like slashing like blade beams, and then like the Raven Mage is like shooting like huge like blasts of magic. The Deer Princess is like a holy cross of light, and like all that stuff. Like
yeah, that.
It's
all
a bombard.
All that's awesome. Both of y'all give me bombards, and also I'm putting a message in chat of what I imagine every time I hear of the heroes party.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're little animals, so, like, it kind of works. Like, so I finally got a good fucking roll. I got a 12 with 11 plus 1.
Yeah, and I got the worst roll of the night for April, and it's a 7.
No, you got a 12 too. Who fucking cares?
That's fine.
All right. So then all the heroes are like stabbing and beating up the like Asura's Wrath style, beating up giant demon, and then just I imagine April like up in the sky with the big tennis ball like a spirit bomb, just like putting all their effort into like a big serve. And also it turns into Radiant Spirit Force as well for some reason to hit it down with more leverage. And then just the tennis ball flies down to Monolith. And there is just like a massive explosion. And then it's just like the screen cuts to white. And then I think like the violence fades and the sky is clear again. And what's happening now? What's happening now? We're just like, I think actually okay. I had one idea, but now I'm like really tempted. No, I think I want to do this. I think we're back at the card store. I think we are. One second, I need to change the music.
Are we jumping forward in time, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking we're jumping forward to when y'all are back at the ground floor cellar, hanging out, playing some card games, and then all of a sudden, our what did I actually name that guy? Tassert Muldoon. Oh my god! Okay, I'm getting shakes. I'm like excited about where I want to go with this.
Can you please remind me who that is? Because I don't remember this person at all.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. I'm constructing this image in my head. So yeah, I'm thinking we're jumping forward in time to after this world-changing tournament. And so Tassert Muldoon is there. He's the owner of the ground floor cellar, the card game store you guys used to play in.
Right.
He comes into the room and he's like, "Hey guys, the checks for your prize winners finally came in. Primrose finally made good."
Great. Can I see mine real quick?
Yeah, and he hands them out to the four of you.
How much is it?
Well, prize money was first 100 million, and then divided by 4 between 4 of you. And then she cut out some, because your duel caused a lot of damage to the castle on the island, and that cost about 30 million in damages, so take that out of everybody's winnings as well.
Why are you getting charged for that? It's her fucking
that seems like her fault.
And also her company sort of defaulted and got bought out by Fione Industries. And so you get like, after all those deductions, you get like $800.
800 what?
$800 or $800,000?
Just $800.
Fuck.
Each?
Fuck.
800 each.
I can barely even afford therapy with this.
You got to fight in the greatest tournament ever. How could you complain?
Joseph walks out the door and just
I guess I can't tell my sponsors that I'm quitting tennis yet.
And now I want to just give everyone a chance to be like, so I think it's been like a month since that tournament. What is different? What else is different about people's lives besides, of course, now you're $800 richer? We'll go with I'll give everyone a chance to think for a second, and whoever wants to go first, just tell me when you're ready, when you have an idea. And feel free to pull from whatever other characters we had on the island.
I think Alice would have tried to get in touch with Cassili and like challenge her to a duel.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go? Because she seemed pretty normal after losing the goat.
Yeah, after when you try to catch up with Cassili, she actually like gives you like an address to meet up with her. And I guess you would probably think that that would be like a challenge, like meet me here and we're gonna duel. But when you I think also do you show up to that invitation?
Absolutely.
When you get there, she's like, "Oh hey Alice, oh my gosh, I almost forgot you were coming over today. Yeah, I got some food in the oven. You want me to like make you some coffee or something?"
We can skip the coffee, and Alice just pulls out her deck.
Oh, that. Yeah, I don't do that anymore, really. I've been getting into... Actually, I've started an interior design business that's been doing very well.
But you beat me. I have to defeat you.
I don't even know if I remember how to play that game anymore.
But I need this.
The most upsetting ending for Alice.
One of my kids knows how to play. Maybe. I mean, you're like one of the best in the world now, right? He'd probably love to. I think he knows. When I used to play, I taught him how to play. He might play a lot like me.
So you'd say he's your protege.
I would say he's. I'd say he's my 10-year-old son, but sure.
Well, if you were an indication, then I'll take you up on that.
All right,
So
you duel the kid. It's I'm trying to think what's funnier. Like the kid is definitely not like really. He's not good.
Alice is gonna make this kid cry.
Like what do you do when you start playing and you're like so ready for this to be like the match you were waiting for, and he plays like a kid. He understands the rules clearly, but he spends a lot of his turns going no. How do you just wipe the floor
Her
with this
face
kid,
just
or...
Oh, absolutely, but her face is just she is distraught.
Poor Alice. Got bad end.
All right. Does anyone else have? I guess we can leave off with that. But if we want to jump back into that, you're welcome to. But does anyone else have an idea? Oh,
I feel like
Yosef.
Well, I just want to say, Yosef would definitely be able to leverage being now the best shuffle player, the cream of the crop of shuffle, into a lucrative touring for the past month, as because I think since the tournament just didn't end because of a like mythological disaster scenario happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think since Yosef beat Cassili and there wasn't any like further tournament after that, he's the unofficial champion.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think that's like when like a statement comes out saying that you guys win the prize money. It just says like these four are the ones they win. They share the last place or the first place. And I will say I think you do really good. You almost never lose anymore. You're absolutely destroying it everywhere you go, and you don't think there's honestly no one else you can thank more for that than your manager, who is always there for you whenever you get back to your room, back in your dressing room after a long day of shuffling. He's just always there, standing in the corner, ready to greet you with another successful match brings us closer to our plans for this world.
I'm still not talking to Mr. Goat.
He just doesn't talk to him ever. He just ignores him.
Yeah, like I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I still do not talk to Mr. Goat. But actually, you know what? No. Yosef does not at least canonically, never speaks to Mr. Goat ever again.
Never speaks. Okay, one day you. Okay, so the goat is Satan. So something really bad's gonna happen. Like one day, like I'm not gonna say you die because okay, you somehow your career goes real wrong. But that's like in the future. That hasn't happened within a month. That's just more. You know what? You get a bunch of goat letters in the mail that are all like satanic writing, and
I never opened them.
You never opened them. So yeah. So everyone's like, Yosef, you're like really good. Are you? You got a lot of fan mail here. Don't you want to like look at that? Some of it's a little. Some of this, I think we should actually bring some of this to the police. I think this one's written in blood.
No, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Like this is the kind of thing. It happens all the time. Just don't worry about it. Just throw them in the trash. Just throw it in the trash or burn it or whatever. I don't want any goat mail. Just give me the regular mail and I'll read that.
Also, I don't know. I'm trying to think. You're cursed. How do you want to be cursed? Like, what's a funny curse?
I mean, I feel like the goat constantly bothering him and him never talking to him, but always being there is pretty bad already. Like that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Anytime you go on a date, the goat is staring through a window at you. Like you're very successful, but you can tell it's because of the goat. And one day, you're not going to be able to pay the goat back, and the goat's going to get you.
I don't even get that, because, like, I didn't choose the goat. I just beat the motherfucker.
That's not how this works, dude. It's the devil. You beat the person who plays for the devil. Someone has to beat you. So unless you tell me who beats you and takes the goat away from you, you're going to be winning forever, and it's going to suck.
I honestly think Yosef never like letting himself lose is going to like going to actually be the result here.
Yeah, like you never let yourself lose. You never complete the transaction, and it's just like I don't know. I'm trying not to think of because like my brain immediately goes to stuff that's like really dark, and I don't want to do that. It's just like. Oh, I picked up.
I feel like we don't need to know the conclusion. Like it's
money.
Shitty life. You know,
We're just constantly playing Fate Chicken with the goat.
Yeah, it's like Yosef's been in like he's one of the best shuffle players in the world. He's also been in like 15 car accidents. His house got hit by a tornado. Just stuff like that.
Emily, do you want to do epilogue stuff before or
yeah, I think Natalie gets therapy, but also I think she's going to she made a friendship with Victor. I think she's going to join Victor's team, but not as a player of the game. She doesn't want to play the game anymore. She's going to be their manager, their social media manager and their manager. And kind of work alongside them and try to have a normal life. As much
Alice
as
taught you how to play Alice taught you how to play the game, and she's so disappointed.
She doesn't care anymore.
I bet at some point, even like without Primrose using Grand Shuffle as an opportunity to rule the world, basically, eventually, Grand Shuffle maybe even like doesn't go away, but maybe falls off enough that a bunch of esport playing kids get into something else. Like, yeah. Now we just play Magic. We don't play Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. We just play Magic. It's actually better money. But yeah, I like. Do you want to? Is there any sort of specific scene you want to have with like a Victor or? I guess Neuro collapse if you really want to bring back that character.
No, I think they're just doing their thing together.
All right, and April.
I think April. Two things happen pretty much right after they get back from the island. Is that April reveals that she did not deserve to win her first championship. She like sabotaged and like her opponent and cheated, and revokes her like win. And at the same time, she announces that she's going on vacation and like taking a step back from tennis. So I think she's just decided to take a break, and maybe she'll come back to it. Maybe she won't. She just has. She's probably like she wants to just probably retire and put it behind her entirely. Just figure out something else to do.
I think I almost sort of okay. I gotta inject a little bit into everyone's world here, just as like the. Oh, actually, you know what? I think after the demon is defeated, I think people notice their eidolons go away.
Yeah, I figured.
I think that makes sense because now that the source of that power is gone. And I think that's actually why I think the goat is willing to put up with Yosef again, because at least their soul is normally shaped again. But I think I like the idea of like, I think Elvire shows up at who's friends with Victor now, starts also like so Natalie does like the social media management. But Elvire does like coaching and strategy for their team, and I think one day, April, while you're like on vacation, Anastasia shows up, just like I don't know, like do you think like you're on like a beach in a chair, or are you just like at home doing whatever? Like how was your vacation?
I think that maybe there was a weekend trip. Or like a week trip or something that she decided to take. Like she has not been like on the beach this whole time. She's not going to be able to like have like a beach trip the entire time. But I can't imagine meeting Anastasia on the beach.
Or I think what I'm now imagining is like you're literally like pulling up to your house, and you see like a figure leaning against the wall of your house with like with her hat down, and she's like. When you like walk up to your door, she's just like, you know, I forgot how tough this business is without the help of an eidolon. But you know, I know since
were you a thief before you had magic powers?
Ma'am, I robbed the flying crypts of actually they're the soaring crypts of Babylon. Without the help of any magical powers. I think I can get around without them now, but...
Grave robbing kind of sucks. Why don't you steal from rich people?
I mean, I steal from everyone. I'm not picky. But I was wondering, you know, you're athletic. You know your stuff. Do you want... Maybe we could get into this business together, you know, make a little team. She, like... pops her hat up.
I didn't. I think April's just gonna like. I don't really know much about you, and also I feel like the plan that you came up with on the island kind of fell apart. So I might have to pass.
She's like, well, I guess you can't win them all, and she runs off into the broad daylight.
Just like April looking after her, like, wow, I am friends with some weird people.
And then I think Alice, you're looking through your emails one day, and you notice in your spam folder has collected about like 10 or 20 emails from Primrose, who is like. Basically like, okay, I got an idea now. I think the two of us, because you know this, I think we could make another game, a better game. Email me back with your thoughts. And she has like she's sending you chicken scratch drawings of like new board games and card games and stuff, trying to make the next big thing.
Alice deletes all of those emails and gives a treat to Bossa Nova.
Hell yeah. And then does anyone else have anything else they want to put out there for Eidolon Shuffle before we close this book?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Why is the music's on something really intense? I need something more, a little more longing, a little more mellow.
I think at a certain point in the future, because Victor's still doing the shuffle route. I think Yosef would eventually, like down the line, like years down the line, let himself lose to Victor, just because he can't stand that fucking goat.
And now and then like post-credit scene, it's like Victor's like goes into a dressing room like, wow, I can't believe I actually beat Yosef. He was on such a hot streak for a long time. And then like closes the door, eyes light up in the dark, slit goat pupils. and then credits start to roll.
Damn, I can't believe Mikla just like doomed Victor at the last second.
What the fuck? Natalie doesn't deserve this. She's hanging with Victor now. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Because here's the thing. Yosef isn't a Cassili type. He's much more personable. And he'd give more of a lowdown, unless like because there's not like a memory wipe thing with the goat, is there? Yeah. Oh yeah, because Cassili is like, oh, it's your problem now.
It definitely, like, when you don't have the goat anymore, you do feel like, why was I shuffling so much? I feel like I could get into something else with my time.
Yeah, scamming.
Yeah, you get into scams and gambling, and you start counting cards.
Anastasia should have gone to. Anastasia should have gone to Yosef.
That's actually after Anastasia gets turned down by April, she goes to Yosef and is like, "Okay, I'm in. You're the first person I came to this with.
I don't care what it is. I'm in. I don't know what I already know. I already know what you're all about. I'm in.
All right,
let's do it.
Honestly, best ending.
You want to rob the Louvre or something like that?
I'd love the Louvre. I've been wanting to get a Mona Lisa since they started printing all the extras.
Oh yeah, we could totally get that. Like, okay, because I've got a crazy idea where we just take the whole Louvre, like the building and everything. That's so valuable.
Like with we get a big magnet and a helicopter, and we pick it up.
Yeah, and then we ransom it back to the French. They pay billions for it.
Or what if we just take it out to like the Arctic or something, and then that's like our place?
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm down. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. South Pole or North Pole? Do you want penguins or polar bears?
I was thinking North Pole. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't have to carry the Louvre quite as far.
That's true. And we can get we can get guard polar bears.
I already know a guy who can get us guard polar bears.
All right. Oh my God, this is great. This is the best idea ever. And then it cuts to like a news screen. Two famous shufflers apprehended in ridiculous scheme to steal the entire Louvre.
Okay, actually, I have a good ending for Goat Victor, which, like, Victor's like, God, I have this goat, and it's making my life hell and afflicting me with nightmare images. And his old buddy, who manages his team, Elvire, shows up, like, puts a hand on his shoulders, is like, I know a guy who can fix that. And then, I don't know, it, like, cuts to phone call. Hello, Chupacabra?
What?
I don't know.
A goat eater.
Yeah.
No, hello. Yeah.
That's really good. That's really good, actually, yes.
Okay. I feel like we've had like 15 endings. But...
Yeah, that's
I'm sorry.
Lord of the Rings in here.
I kind of want another one.
Okay, yeah, go.
I want like a better ending for Alice. I think she's disappointed in Natalie, but she's like, it was kind of fun teaching someone how to play cards. So she opens up a card school.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good too.
Oh,
so you do.
She's fucking Kaiba. She makes the GT school.
She makes Shuffle GX.
GX. That's it. Yeah.
Nice.
and then Cassili Feodora's kid is like the Jaden Yuki of that series.
Perfect.
All right, and that's scene. That's our shuffle. That's our story.
The deck is now set.
We planned it from start to finish.
Yep.
We did it. Wow.
Yeah.
Save the world, guys.
Save the world.
Save the world, and you know what was the real $800 prize? Getting to play with all of you.
Aww.
Mm.
I hope everyone had fun. I know the nature of the nature of streaming these games led to weird lulls and difficulty remembering certain things, but I had a blast. This is
I had
something I'm
fun.
proud
Oh yeah,
of.
I had so much
all
fun.
the way
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know we just ended it or whatever, but like, I'm definitely excited for like doing any more like tabletop stuff with any of you in any capacity, because it's fun. It's a good group. It's a good group right here.
Yeah.
I enjoyed getting to be extremely self-indulgent and just make April seem really cool.
April is very cool. I loved April. I'm gonna miss April. I'm gonna miss all our characters, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I definitely,
Well,
I hope to do, we'll do more on-stream RPG stuff, but I'm expecting more one-shots, is what I'm thinking. And I would love to do something where I get to be a player, because it's been a long time since I've got to play.
Well, who knows what'll happen in Eidolon Shuffle Series 2 coming.
Never.
Who knows? Never.
Just listening to the music now. But yeah.
Yeah, it's vibing out to that Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Jazz.
Oh hell yeah.
Do you like Jazz Cube?
Alright, I'm gonna roll the credits on the stream.
Roll credits. Damn it. Nearly 3 hours. But that's important for the cap for the series.
That'll be our longest episode.
Yeah.
And I definitely still rushed a little bit of it, but I felt fine about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Important.
Did you really expect us to fight that guy in the class
I was
floor
so
room?
nervous about the glass below us.
Yeah, I was actually
could've
that was
taken
the
it.
intent. That was the intent, is that you would have fought him there, and it would have been like that Bayonetta fight where you're falling and there's like rubble you're standing on.
Oh, that. I feel like
makes
we would have been
sense.
very worried about everything going on there. I feel like we would have been like, like Natalie, can you like teleport us back up to the top? The entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine because like I sort of ended up having that whole fight be more of just like sort of like a power fantasy moment of just like we've already won, do something big and crazy, which I think works out fine.
Love when that
that
happens in
was pretty
RPGs.
good.
I think it was fun that we all got like a super card power up at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That was a very
I
fun,
like being Mecha Godzilla.
No, what? No, you were Mecha Goatzilla. What are you talking about?
I had one last idea that I wanted to do with April, but like I felt like it was probably a little too like over the top for like just the playbook. Like during the actual boss fight of like, oh, just throw a whole bunch of tennis rackets around and control them individually, because her like mirror force is kind of within her rather than just an individual racket.
Oh my
I don't know.
god. Yeah, that would have been sick.
It would have been a lot to like to justify though, and I wasn't feeling like I could really do that.
I like how both Eidolon, Shuffle, and Moat have had big tennis attacks in their recent updates. Alright, I gotta get up and I'm gonna open up a window because it's getting steamy